megaphone kwa fabra for megaphone bra and the end is for the rally ni bi wo dey fa team penalty mit sere kotoko supporters obia chesonton sansan na wo a wo betimi dey penalty fabra wo twana wo beje
Vincent Atenga wasa masa wasa o wa isa bobo ya ampanifo se odwan o yare two no yemfa ni nyimusuo o pele gaje na kofa Vincent Atenga ade ne ba ade ne start match na dia na opese league no anase team no eko ampanifo atetiem
team ben also about to approach no
Paris Saint-Germain
no okay
Paris Saint-Germain
and our match ni bi
saba bona ebani Atletico Madrid baboni tekingwa
David now would say what was about it in there?
Paris Saint-Germain.
So
Bani Atletico Madrid. Sababon taking Take
now you not Galatasaray for Bobo.
I'm gonna test around for Sababo. Gonna test Thomas Muller, David Alaba, Sabin in Ababo Paris Saint-Germain.
Why you make us a Kra house of food? Coach never be a Mfekura. Come you change in here. Let's at the first match or quite change the ye. Second match, the call for quite change ye. And no change or ye and no fine quackra. Changes in my Lucia. Much about pass. Shabania free. One more cry. Banya free 90 minutes. I can't 2 minutes, 3 minutes now. With the banner, we change the banner. No go change but I could salifu. Nenza bene wo enye make sense bia coach na kana kana honeymoon wo ko ba no enye bi bia enye correct so honeymoon na ha no mitimi hu ndia ya kra to foko won ya kra to foko ya catch ya kra to foko ya catch no ya team no nya sa team I bought 3 matches first Champions League yaji we yo 3 points be nenza bene wo enza coach ni kom bia so won ya the next match oluso obako
from Monday to Friday Royal Sports. Jack, every day I'm listening to Otec Sports. I'm like it. It got smooth for me, you know. I'm love it. I'm kiss it. Oh, you meet us.
Don't be a speculative journalist, be a real journalist. You must investigate your facts and then come out and don't make intemperate and reckless statements. What is this car or reckless or intemperate? Because you can't the music no see what kind of first came to car or they see that. Then you are being right. But to say what is this car or a reckless and intemperate statement, which I don't want to hear. And say a journalist, please be a responsible journalist. You must not be speculative. You must go straight. Give us the fact because the press is the mirror of society. And to say me naked or the me naked, but you don't pretend as if me naked while be me shatter or chair on your proper. So don't be speculative. Say obviously say this car. One man is car on car. One top. Man means can where then go and prove it.
This time he meet his meter. His meter. If you know that is too much, I'm too much. Me and Buko Bangu, the left is going to be okay because no cringing. If we stand like this, pam for pam, pam. So the referee will enjoy himself.
No call no wakan. Yeah. Let us call a spade, not a big spoon. What's the problem? Because and so my hotel, or you're more than even a serial caller. And show me here ministry. Let the baby and I'm ready to take a summer on board ministry now, but you go abandon any massy. And somebody and taking you go abandon any massy. He is discussing the NDC government. He is more than a serial caller. More than that.
102.9 Otec Sports.
Otec 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
102.9 Otec Sports.
na sunye enne eye wukuada enne eye July ne da toso aduonu nkono ewo 2026 afimu emra so biem se yede agudie mo nsema ya boa no ebrel ewo kasafide ya so and as usual sene ye kono saa ne be konne sisi amene o kasei referee born aben mu dia kensi na bewie Morocco Ghana ni Cape Verde abo ama Ghana edinkunim ewo Women's African Cup of Nations ekoso ewo Morocco enti you are starting very well. Yes, obi krum no you are starting very well pa so we been 3 points ewo the opening game our ball competition mu de ya na very important enti ye bebo Black Queens abaso yi papa coach technical staff the playing body ni na ma boy adwuma we can only hope say 2 games aka o group ni mo no eno so nyama be ko ye dia man na afi ya bookie and play out the next stage of competition no enti sanity na area e ba be share the office so san say yen Premier League teams no gu ahoboa so enti o say the update ba no be ehun the transfer market no so local scene no so a shipa and also ye be bobo mamanie 102 bi every transfer market no so na obi ehun players ni bi ene be bio money kire na ye be sha safe amanone na wala studio amanone nsema e wo ho in fact okay so Eugene Maradona ne ono di amanone nsema wo ho emaye na ya fi yatoa dwumade no so we pe mene kofila bi ena fi dimonza enso beto aso ha na ye de yankomo no ahyehye so enti yankra ni nyina ne se enye afidie ni mfiri ha ya sha se stream show no Facebook any YouTube o search Otec 1029 FM Facebook ubenyae ena Otec Sports YouTube also ubenyae comment section one dia eyawo dia the obeso tribia no troto e be kan e dia mawo se obeso de fa WhatsApp so a simple yen WhatsApp number is 0505 225578 0505 225578 eho ena wode o messages ni na ebefa na afi ready e de amao enti transfer stories are ewo amanoni nyina no so no enwumrei Eugene Maradona e de braye ye wo stories are fa Danny Welbeck to Chelsea, Jordan Henderson to Chelsea, and many other transfer stories are nina ewo aproso ene enwumrei enti without much ado you better share straight away with Eugene Maradona in the next 30 minutes we an komo akechiri bia no be say sinkonya na ye dia besom wa ha Otec 102.9 midweek edition of Royal Sports ena ye dia hyehyɛ sui nondu ena be sore fin konya so enti enyi afidie no emfiri hase ye do bia se yenkɔ anim.
and you may Uremo Tech 102.9 Facebook. There's a share commenting, not like enough for Enso, and Yabinka Sasso, and a room or YouTuber, a Otec Sports a Hanso, obey me as a show no line. I'm a Bibia and also a Timmy across the common and you may Yansha 7 free your farm. Champions League there's a qualification games no bebena enso egusua ekoswa enye asanketwa na Karat Amati there's omotena fie ehye 1 ema Omonia Nicosia omonso antimi anti ekano Karat Amati on penalties there's omonso qualify komani qualification games enonso egusua ekosom na Lech Poznan omotifie ya bought 93rd minute there's omonchebi ama timam ya from AGF Asha 3 and Chana game no Yadinina and also Berry ya Enya Asanketwa ha poor Bersheva Omutifie Omapo 1 ama club ya from Regika and so intimate can win games and annume urem UEFA qualification games nam and also Eguswa Ekosum na FK Savannah's Vejdam Omase 2 ama Lan and so intimate can game no a half time and also etimi abo Fanabati game no Omanit club you're from Gronic and so area Bernie a 1-1 at halftime. Sa and also a C Etiana Slovran Bratislava halftime Omasha 1 ama Iberia and so intimate can weigh a UEFA Champions League qualification games and you may and also El Cosonarium or Conference Liga and also games no a Binsu Egusua El Coswam and ya Asankitona FC Copenhagen and you may Omobo 2 ama Clubam you're from Policia and so take Kanamu Bako Rapid Vienna about 34 minutes almost 2 ama FC Santa Coloma almost at Kanamu back way a game and also Gusua Coson Yadimun Samno and also Mantueno a games and you may Cosom and the resource no and also at war at the Amam National Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies and then you may make count for and so at the amount, so Odai so Nina and it's in St. Jumano, a B and Apaso ya, San Jose Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies, and also Oko, not 2 years, watching Titia, I'm also by St. Training Mapa, or Ghana also, Yabe Bodi, I'm Abadis Capudo, at the Agubo Tom and Yaman, Bibia and so Ebetimi Akosukama, at the Amana Corsono, and that's a Ahodobe Banana Oko, near the Nimdiano, and also Etimi Asso Team Sano, set marketing, graphic design, hosting any presentation partner also abagentity ama bibia enso etimi akoye sports and apesa ya say ya presentation ni nyina ya chiro ama niema enso akoye DJing and also hosaso and a virtual mix say audio as a video editing ni nyina lectures abajimre atito ama daiso no bibia enso etimi akoso kama na qualification no ya say 3 passes call and 3 passes elective and also unhia se na baya also ya beji watu mapa no abesua de ama dache no eniema enso etimi akoye mature student 25 years and above ya say monsu yenyim frim enti bra Otec 102.9 adwumamwa na beji form se na baya September school no start yam also obese lectures ase ama bibia enso etimi akwa numre o friend number si 0547 823 005 0547 823 005 Otec School of Journalism and Communication Studies and you may make count for enso at the amount se fa ho bra never dominant niema and also enkoso kama and from a few room or transfer stories and also air training manane near finding enguo mana bibia and also enko from a room or Madrid player your friend Rodri, midfielder, and so at Manchester City, Bobocon after set walk up in a berry, and the 2 men so Madrid, there's a manager Madrid, and so appointing Jose Mourinho, there's a Rodri, one player Pabueno, so also Edinburgh PM, or Santiago Bernabeu, now Bueno Abba game no, and so at Madrid, Bobocon initially, the 2 men say there's a Jose Mourinho, manager Bakwa, Rodri, there's an engine who ye pa, Nana. Or share Sanyama and also Ebetimi Aquim, Nasesa in Renusa, Urem or Madrid, also Bobo Konma, Florentino Perez, president at Madrid, Bobo Kono, yes, and you may address an awesome assassin, Rodri, Brian, and also Ebetima PM or Madrid, Abesia Kai Amanyama, and also Etimi Aquaye, yes, after Sir Florentino Perez, Sanse Rodri, Nidino, yes, and Comodiano, Egusua, El Costa Madrid, Man City, and a Rodri represented reports nyina no egu so a edin komo se boy no enchem ono nso ebetimi abe new player at Madrid Boboko ne so uram Madrid lining up 50 million euros at the realm Manchester City. No match me say boy no omonsa enso ebetimi aka no abeto aso asiakan at Madrid omonso Boboko ntwei news free Rodri and Madrid omonso epa and the emunchemu ni nyina enso at Emma no realm Bayern Munich striker your friend Harry Kane and you news free German epa and say Bayer you say interested say Harry Kane omonso ebetimi any boy no the contractor on a Bayern Munich almost on a boy no yes urem on the contractor on a buyer one assess no aka 1 year now the contract buyer nina and also a baby yeah and no and yes buyer hurricane almost tena ho Emma Hurricane the contract nina and also a baby yeah Hurricane ebe pm buyer boy no goals any ahodo all year at my Bayern Munich Boboko no yes enche say buyer negotiations and also ebetimi akoso yes nyina no ebe depend on Hurricane the family so interested so also ebe to aso atena Bayern Munich na also abu adwuma amaniema enoso etimi akoyent wey news a free buyer and Hurricane amaso eba and the emunchemu nyina and also amount near from PM Premier League club from AFC Bournemouth Shanoso last season player your friend Elite Junior Krupi boy no also a ball game and so at my AFC Bournemouth amaniema and also ekoye kama na anwume news and also eba and it's Elite Krupi boy no and so etimi akwa surgery 3 to 4 months Elite Junior Krupi and so entimi ensakan from AFC Bournemouth Bobokon way arahosama room Bournemouth club no ma and also from Epa and the emunchamo and also at the Emam now when yes a fifth metatarsal fracture and Elite Junior Krupi boy no and also etimi anya and I said in surgery I successful 3 to 4 months boy no and so entimi ensakan from AFC Bournemouth Bobokon near from near room Chelsea from Monday. And about two manim said 2 players and they said Chelsea am I ready so I'm also ebetimi asan am PM Stamford Bridge na niema and also etimi akoye na awiano and news and also by said Danny Warbeck and this is say no agreement with bia and so etimi koso kama and boy no and so ebetimi a new player and am Chelsea Bobokon am niema and also etimi akoye they say urem Chelsea yes am lining up 2 years contract and so am Danny Warbeck until 2028 and that's and common bibia and so etimisia Danny Warbeck 2 years and a boy no and so ever sign and I'm Chelsea Boboko no yes Danny Warbeck a brother Chelsea and penny for and so a friend no yes boy no or ye interested from and command and that's a Chelsea penny for and so any d it's Danny Warbeck DM and also asansin common egusua ekoswa enche say yes 85% done enche Danny Warbeck and so at the pen ever seen kratas not 2 years boy no assign at a Chelsea no about so and so am bibia and also etimi akoso kama and yet Danny Warbeck nkwa urem former Liverpool captain boy your friend Jordan Henderson and you may news and also Epa and it's a boy no and an opening and a boy no officially and also and a club your from Brentford contract on no and that's officially also etimi aka contract him na boy no and also nkoma on the Chelsea edino and also a progress here and yema and also Koye on also a 2 years contract and a Chelsea and so at my boy your friend Jordan Henderson who about to also next season and so at my Chelsea Boboko yes urem Chelsea yes 2 players are almost Simon Nina say Chelsea Shanimu, so I'm a club, no, many players are more experience, and so they are blended youth players, no, send about Chelsea and Yama, and also Betty acquainted Jordan Henderson, Danny Warbeck, and also deal to Chelsea, no, I confirmed that Jordan Henderson, and so about the next player, and also ever signed contract, and I'm at Chelsea, Boboko in its way exclusive, a free Chelsea, I'm also Eba, and the Emunchemuno, and also Emma Rem, Manchester City, and you may so many play. anyway say boy ono so uram World Cup young boy Osiakan Medford and Morocco omo national team no na boy ya friend Ayub Boadi ono so yese Manchester City omo ni abre pass boy no ekwan bia so omo hwe no se omo nsa enso ebetimi aka boy no amana beto so Osiakan and Manchester City omo boboko no na negotiations no egusu a ekosom ti enche boy an ya friend Ayub Boadi enso ebetimi ai player Edama Manchester City Poboko Ntway news and also Elpa na Urem Penya your friend Sean Dyke formerly where you coach and so Edama Burnley also team no na Enume Penyano and come on also Eddie also on say baby Ojina ne carry mu one club after so on also ebetimi retire as manager club bakwa on also enya coach and ne beje pano Manchester United way Sean Dyke and come on Enume on also me akwakodi or say Manchester United one club say they almost around the club no na ni agye hu ye pa enti dashi bi no ono so enya kwanya na ope club enso amanagia and also ebetimi Manchester United club no and ono so ebehwe no so ebetimi abo adwuma ama bibia enso etimi akoso kama enti wey panya friend Sean Dyke or hwe no say akwanya ne ba Man U ono so ebeba ababa adwuma ama bibia and also etimi akoso kama na Neymar da Silva and you may and a boy no officially on us ababontain abedin komo or say na warrior or no on a Selasao Brazil national team no and so at a burn officially says no or the Nina and so ba a way a Neymar da Silva Shannon so or a legend and so at my Brazil on national team no or say feeling happy with the moments onya with Brazil on national team no or say dear Juma Odimo no Brazil one national team Juma no but or very happy so on also our incredible moments bebria on also and Brazil national team no I said this is the time also on also out now they say young guys bebrina opportunity so I'm also ebetimi atwaso apajuma and so edama Brazil national team also on obeko so I am fan of Brazil national team way and command Neymar da Silva and you may also Eddie into officially Neymar and so etimi retire from Brazil national team no na Urem Barca, right back, your friend Jules Conde, that's a report be na Barca Urem, Tottenham Hotspur, na Amania Bresa Boya, your friend Jules Conde, and I'm also let me assign Poino, I'm also Abatuaso, I say Tottenham Hotspur, Bobokono, na and you may news, Eba and say Jules Conde, yes, a boy needed on Yana Graham, say Barca Bobokonim, or also Ebefronum Akobe Bia, Akosia Kai, yes, a boy or you're committed, send a contractor, I cut with Barcelona. And also ever twaso a survey amaniama and also akoye at the amanitway Jules Conde links amount for Ireland Kennel to Tottenham Hotspur and that's an update and also and the emunchemunina and so at a mouth now Tottenham on a boy your friend Dijan Kulisevsky Bowen for over a year Bono and so entimi ensia kind and from Tottenham almost Bobo Kona and for the first time that's a point and so join Tottenham preseason now and also started keke nyama ashase ekoye into a huge boost at my Tottenham Bobo Kone Dijan Kulisevsky Bueno and so assign attach it down or pitch and so and also prepra and kakanga cram or can we say enche and also assign as a pitch and so na season shase was kind and so at my Tottenham also Bobo Kone a news Urem or Tottenham Bobo Kone and also a film Eba na Liverpool this is season enche near the air season almost any pa na Paris Saint-Germain winger your friend Bradley Bacola from Monday and speculations and also SRCM say Liverpool any boy no almost ever fan from Paris Saint-Germain I'm a boy na PML Anfield na annual news and also Eba and it's enche Liverpool officially also at the first bid in Everton Rome or Paris now much say that's a Paris Saint-Germain and so everything I'm a Bradley Bakora boy no and so Abertoaso Sakan at my Liverpool Bobo Konanu news and also Elpa and it's Liverpool prepare 110 million pounds and so at the Rome or Paris Saint-Germain now much say boy no and so everything can weigh Bradley Bakola and you may news a free Liverpool also Elpa and the Emunchemu enso edema na hye no so se Alvaro Arbeloa formerly na oya manager enso edema Madrid omo boboko na say uram Fulham ono ene eto aso abo adwuma enso edema Fulham omo boboko na nwumre news a epa ene say 2 players Madrid, Alvaro Arbeloa, and Fulham. That's a encomodio no. Omona Madrid, Oma Shasia, Amonsu Edidi, Disa Amonsa, Ebeka 2 players. No more PM or Craven Cottage, Abesia Kai, and Adama Fulham, Omuboboko na player, or Dicanum, Jean Boya, your friend Caesar Palacios. Yes, or your one player, Alvaro Arbeloa, on Imboni Yepa, Uram or Madrid, Omo Castilla, that's a Arbeloa, and a boy no Juma, and yes, Fulham, Omo Chanimu, so boy, your friend Caesar Palacios Omonsam enso ebetimi akano na bono enso abesi akan edama Fulham omo boboko ntwen nusa uram Fulham enso efri onom elpa ena de emu nchemu na enso edema na wenom here we go boy your friend Randa Kolo Mwani Shanonsom set last season Bologna edema Tottenham omo boboko no player enso edema Paris Saint-Germain enumere nusa and also Elpa and they say Juventus. They say I'm also a step ahead and Chabono also ebetimi a player and I'm a Juventus Omu Pobokono. Yes, Kabaya 45 million euros and a Juventus and a Paris Saint-Germain. I'm also etimi a Boino also ebetimi a switch from Paris Saint-Germain. No atwaso a realm Italian Syrian Akosia Kai also I'm a Juventus Omu Pobokono. Yes, offers in the Brena by but Randa Colomwani. Yes, offers in Juventus. One clubber, no, but say Oretano, SI Ecosia Kai, and Adamo Shannon. Said last 2 seasons, Boino, Eco Bologna, Adama Juventus, and Sana last season, Oberham or Tottenham. Into when here we go, and champ, that's a boy, your friend Randa Colomwani, officially, and also a player, Adama Juventus, almost Pobokon way, a Newsam, and also Elpa, and Eddie Emunseminam, and Adamau. Now Uram or Brentford, Shannon Society are 2 many, said Jordan Henderson, says no. Officially, on also a contractor on a Brentford woman will be PM or Chelsea. Now Brentford. Yeah, they say, and almost our someone, realm of France, boya, your friend Mamadou Sangari, yes, a one player, yes, a Brentford, almost airline up 41 million pounds. Yes, 41 million pounds. And a Brentford, and so Atia, Mamadou Sangari, almost a Rema Boino, and so Enchem, and also a Betimai player, and I'm a Brentford, Bobo Conitway, a Nusa, Urem or Brentford, Australia, and also Ebana Boino, or Siakai, and I'm a RC Lens, or Liguanim, na Enche, I had also be a player, and I'm a Brentford, the B, almost Bobo Kono, and 41 million pounds, and a Brentford, and so a Betia, and I'm a RC Lens, not Mamadou Sangari, Twaso, Esiakai, and I'm a Brentford, Pobokono, not Liverpool, and then away, and yet one on the Batum, says in Liverpool, I'm also out very this season, I'm away Keta, I'm a say Ediasiakai, now I'm a kitten, and I say F pa, it's a mobile tech 102.9 Facebook. Any YouTube, Liverpool, on my way, Jessia, and you may also at me on Velino, yet you go so no one said here, and also a city bueno, a white, and a red, no, and so at a dano, and there's Adidas strips, no, and so a down way, a Liverpool, this is now way, Jessica, I'm also a bet me, I say, and a Navy, Liverpool, Urum, on my soya, officially, I'm also at me on Veli, I'm a Bibia, and also a Timmy Air Cost comment here, pictures, no, a be able to so no one said Liverpool, or my Jessica, no, and also AC Etia said and also AC Etia way a new sam and also a few on Empa said a mechano Fulham Omania Bre said players no I'm also a bet me out to be and you may news and also a Sampa and it's a Madrid almost striker. Your friend Gonzalo Garcia, one player, Alvaro Arbeloa, yes, a Bueno, and also one player, Unyano, no, be Sakai, Edema Fulham, or many also a bet me Ajaho, yes, Fulham, also line up. 30 million euros at the room of Madrid. No matter said Madrid. I'm also a bet me Agiscano. I'm a boya. Your friend Gonzalo Garcia. And also Abesia Kai. And I'm a Fulham. I'm also Bobo Conintway. And in Sama. And also a Floramo Bar. And a Emucha Munina. And also Edema Numre. A Diamond. Scientific Herbal and Research Clinic omo enedi Donek Herbal Mixture no enso aba adwaman so oye bema na amodema on pem no eniema enhyara nkoya me kanfo Donek Herbal Mixture no ebi enso edema se pebi na bobo na niema eno so enkoye fama bema de also onso oje o 3 points na bibia enso ekoye Donek Herbal Mixture no eno bi na ope na bobo ebebo na niema eno so atimi akoye bema ode bo ani na onso agem no Donek Herbal Mixture wa otena sem from anopa to anumreno they say oye dan waste no also ubenya problem Donek Herbal Mixture no bi and also pair na obobo na ono so eboa e ma bibia enso etimi ekoye ma ono nom Donek Herbal Mixture na ebeboa ama moja and also edi afrisane e body nim anema and also akoye bema bu ha na tenka ye de call ba ho no e wo fom ye pa pe Donek Herbal Mixture ni bibupo na watenka no eno nso entimi enkosoro na bibia enkoye enfama Donek Herbal Mixture na me kanfo enso ema bema ebeboa ama vitality no eno nso ebetimi akosoro Diamond Scientific Herbal and Research Clinic omo ena dia ba adwaman so a me bo dero enso edama kumase no uram akolina Herbal Misty Ocean Chemic Apidang Daniel Ba Samenko Adia Pharmacy Abe Obuasefo muram Osman Herbal Asante Bakwai for your room, not Donek Herbal Mixture no, Monkoji be Mubona Bibia, and also Uncle Kama and from our channel soon. Say no Donek Herbal Mixture no and unko almost sign our clinica or ko eno ne bebre na ho omodi infidie esi so na de ehao bia no Diamond Scientific Herbal and Research Clinic doctors no almost ama unra ebetu yale ni nyina ase enso e de amount anwere o frɛ 0246 72 7677 0246 727677 Diamond Scientific Herbal and Research Clinic omaso and American for and Ramana channel so pomaso nam omo domina say omo Abbott College no and hopes the call na omo wow na bema onsu gina so na niema and also entimi enkoye enfama na Al Hilal and you may add this news eba and say Everton omo boyan ye friend Elman Ndiaye ye say oya one player uram Al Hilal omo bobo kona almost satellite no there's a boy you found Elman Ndiaye ono no so etimi atono so na Al Hilal after say boy you found Somerville ni deal no dan no omo twa no mo say Elman Ndiaye boy no omo so ebetimi afa no abeto so asiakan enso edamo mtianmre there's Al Hilal and Everton omo enter into negotiations omo hwese niamam eno so ebetimi akoye na Elman Ndiaye boy no enso every Everton our Saudi Pro League nim akotoa so esiakan edama Al Hilal omonso poboko no we enusa if you Al Hilal omaso ye epa yedi emunsam enso edama na channel so say 2026 World Cup enche ebawie no game and also so between Argentina and England our semi-final channel so say game no ebawie no and Argentina players no omonso yi bana bia na omonso ebiem eche na anwumre news Epa uram FIFA almost Australia officially FIFA and so etimi BM disciplinary proceedings and so tia Argentina players almost isa bana no and so mountain na enya senkto ohwe bana Argentina players no almost na ni atwose last Malvinas some Benas and no any news and you so Epa and say FIFA yes eyade say disciplinary committee no and so etimi open negotiations Argentina this is no almost investigate sansem no wow and also about bono this is FIFA and also ebetimi atwa so enye asenketo yes enye bana ne kwa yes Argentina players no omni England game no after say game no bury no yes omo players no almost etimi abuse England players ni bi ni nyina FIFA and also etimi abiema negotiate this investigation egusu ekosom entwe breaking news FIFA and Argentina ma so ye eba and the emusam and also Emana Inter Milan. Omu player ye friend Pio Esposito and you news and also Epa and it's a bueno and also betimi stand in a contract and also Edama Inter Milan omu Bobokono na news and also Epa and it's a bueno and also betimi stand 5 years no atwaso asiakan Edama Inter Milan Boboko no na 5 years and a boy your friend Pio Esposito and also about to also until 2031 about to also Berguma and ama Inter Milan Boboko in way and so a breaking news if you Pio Esposito Bueno and so Epa and the Emunchemuno and so Adamau na Uram on Manchester City Boboko na pre-season there's a shase na breaking news and Ray and also Epa and it's 2 players. Yes, there's a pre-season Uram Manchester City Omukusha Ayano there's a Bruno there's a squad Man City also at the pre-season yes Enzo Maresca 2 players where you omodin and so at the film Jack Grealish and Calvin Phillips. Yes, only 2 players Manchester City Enzo Maresca I catch point blank so team and now this is season Eber Shasiano Jack Grealish and Calvin Phillips according to Enzo Maresca or see 2 players and kind of plans and no account and our pre-season Man City Egusua Ayano 2 players also and count way a new Sam Uram Manchester City Aswayam and also a from Ebana Chelsea yes after so Mr. Warbeck and Henderson betimi asam no enye no kwa na yeso chiro no hwani Crystal Palace defender ye friend Maxence Lacroix yes 2 players no Dana or the next player Chelsea almost abahwani say boy no betimi assign no abeto aso asia kan era Chelsea Boboko na negotiation no eno so egusu ekoso enye asanketu enche Maxence Lacroix boy no betimi ai player era Chelsea almost Boboko no wey news uram Chelsea aso ya eno so efro eba na Edson Alvarez a player era West Ham United this season a championship and a West Ham also ebesi akan area free na news and also epa say any likely say boy friend Edson Alvarez next season this season we no boy no also eba to aso abajuma era West Ham United Boboko na numere yesu uram Spain club from Real Sociedad interested say boy your friend Edson Alvarez amonsa enso ebetina campaign no amana besi akan enso ede amomo it way any news and also Real Sociedad nko uram Hollander Ajax Amsterdam amonso interested in boy your friend Edson Alvarez way news and also from eba and the emunsem nyina eremam na Alejandro Balde left back and Barcelona Boboko na nyime boy no enso akodin komo also ono Barcelona or interested na onye ready say Barca Boboko nim no ono so ebetimi afi onom enso akosi akan enso edema club bia also ono atete komo ne be links amount for link no to other clubs also ono Barca no osi akan edema Barca no ache ye pa osi akan edema Barca no na eyade say ono so 16 years onye na de say Barca Boboko no ono nso ebetimi afro akosi akan enso edama club bia wey anyume Alejandro Balde enkoma boy no enso akodi enedi emunsam no ni nyina enso edama na enano pa ene news no enso ebai ene free FIFA yese FIFA almost say no almost hwani say emre ekonimu no almost hwani say FIFA World Cup no almost ebetimi opin na private investors and etimi aberam FIFA World Cup nim almost edomusika aberam amaniema and also etimi akoso kama ne say after say FIFA mpanyufo ede sansem no ebetu dwa federation bakwa omonya happy with decision of FIFA omobese omu taking on UEFA yes UEFA decision of FIFA for taking on yes omodi omoni FIFA enya adwene yes UEFA for no omosi FIFA omoti ase ama private investors eberam FIFA World Cup nima ade se ebe ha adwene ye pa emwa ema football fairness entimi enadwuma etwe ade se UEFA omoso ba bi omogina no omoso omodi omoni FIFA enya adwene na enya ade se omodi omobeti ase ama FIFA enso etimi atake sa decision no wey UEFA omo standard omoso atake after say FIFA enso decided so omo opin ama private investment be enso etimi awuram na FIFA World Cup no omo nso etimi abeboa ama niema eno nso etimi akoso kama nwumrei me kan for the fearsome train and so at the amount way a hepa plus pavi and a plasmos and a make for so the amount say oh yeah bema and yama and also and shadan koya a hepa plus pavi and a plasmos no and be and also pair now bobo eba ama general well be no yama and also etimi esisi so kama enti say malaria and then you may etete say no say malaria na abaye pa weda no and shada enye enti hepa plus pavi and a plasmos no ebi ebo bona yama and also enkoye enfama Hepa plus pavi and a plasmon the fearsome tray and be an old pabble ball send about nyama and also ebetimi akoye na bibia and so akoso kama and so at amount weno Dr. Hepa plus or no ebanye hepa or no and in papa me saying and so abeg jamas into oko no Hepa plus pavi and a plasmos no ebi abopo ama nyama and also akoye at amount say malaria typhoid honam and ya libido no our form sexual weakness infections and a hair hawam Hepa plus pavi and a plasma o kanemi and sabum no abobo ebetuni nyina ase ama onso wagina mu pemen ama juma bia o sa obono niama and also etimi akoso kama edama nwumre o fra ebanage heba 0542 77 8572 0542 77 8572 enti the fearsome 3 and you may come for answer edama Hepa plus yes pavi and a plasma penimi and sunny be never bought na into yade no ni nyina ase for my numerous stories na a doso no answer akwanti gem na yade ni nyina so asi na stories aka na mpanyfo enso abetra se rewrem ama bibia enso etimi akoso kama.
Okay. Senior, that I say. And he said, any Dr. Fever to us.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's CP, Wabo Juma. But says he Henderson, the other complete.
Yes, Henderson on it, Dan Welbeck.
Omina complete.
She said, I can say officially Chelsea and a Brentford, you know, and so confirm it, but die the eye complete. No more joining Chelsea.
Okay.
But I'm out for said Antiasia. Almost sell 2 players, no, I say. Omo carry an air bury ye. And a Chelsea conform. Because omo your players omo nyina no over 30 years. Nti amount for said Antiasia. The reason why
Chelsea Chelsea ni Biana Buzano so said the lap anywhere back open when I was in the Welbeck.
Yes. Said the lap last season the church no. Na enra kra Chelsea game no. The lap niama nshadan.
All right. Tisinya yema dog can be na.
Okay.
Yema to us actually. The dog so when.
CBU na mencha Otec 1029F. Fiva na try health care die. Said the bia na e betnasia ni Otec 1029F edin komo no. Adia ye kasafa ho, adia ye twetwe nkomo fa ho, eye enemu yare e na ye kasafa ho. The bia ye ba eno an ye kan yensisan ya no ene yensisan bibia. Timisra oyo ba oye bema utie me na enemu yare how tete o dwene ho anopa o dwene ho awia o dwene ho anwumre o pe baabi a obekọ ama yare no afu so pe baabi a obekọ ni am oduro ni a kire de wo so ye na o ha no akwa eye Favor Natural Healthcare ana se Dr. Favor me center na se masoye na obetu anamo na waba timpacho utie me the car fire number no offer number na was save no Favor Natural Healthcare and I said Dr. Favor now with the ashe wajum say so be friend na ni me di nkomo and I say obe person obe be center and I so obe person ni e be di nkomo na ba bia wo no ye di no ni bi e di abrewa e ye nemu yare nko a e pa cho number no e ye 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 Favor Natural Healthcare ye center and I say ye chira kwani u Duase Dote Bola Junction Duase Dote Bola Junction o de be bia wo bia no se wa fa number na oya wadwen se o ba na se fitinya me adma e kire kono anytime bia be wadwen se o be bia na wa frɛ na ya ma direction no aba e bia na wo ba obedi kan ba be si Central Market ana se kejetia ana edum ena waba udie usia nantebra bola ho ana se Dr. Mensa uduru wana obuso obia se upedua se ana se Kenya se ka ombechro omochro na se ofu bia ofro ka na etuye na waka chire mate na adaba ne se ubesi obola junction unimo into uduru a onsu udi osi wana no atwa kwan mu utwa kwan mu a Baby a stores wo baby a taxi station wo no ho bia we sanse o ba Dr. Favor ho anase o ba baby a police for container anase omberia no na ombechiro obu aya na onya ho ema anase ontima ye center o da bia me kasa asem se baby a wo bia no o frɛ na na edi nkomo na ama ye hu se wo haw no eye nam yare nko a baby a wo bia no pa cho ye dunu no bi ebe brodo ehia ne se obecheche wo haw no ma che na ye so hye no be no obeti ase na wodi amaye nti safa number ni bim number no 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 Favor Natural Healthcare yankwa ya ne aresabia yesa enem yare ena yankwa yanso na oba ya center na se ye hwe ama yare na kwa ye chiro ne ma bebre ema wo yesa ne ma ni bi yese ewunuani bi wo ha ase nem yare wo so na so opese eko na wo nu modura also uje adi ewonem bi wo ha ase nem yare wo so na opese eko a eno nso ewose uja awie san so na drinks anase suban bi wo ha eno nso ewose otwe ho furu san ne ma ni nyina no oba ye be chiro da bia ya ne ye ba ye fa enam yare nu ba ko na yakasa afa ho ene yare be kasa afa ho no eye candidiasis anase white ana ode po asede ya na enuanu ma no eta afre no ena oyo obi a wotetie mi ada bia me kase enam yare no ya ne nipa bebre adwen yo mo se ya tuni din se enam yare eti ansa na abenya bi no na bia no oba akwa akohia ana ne be ma akwa akohia na nipa na ne kohia na ase uni kohia wonem no no yare ni bi eno nko an kwan a obetimi afa so enya bi me pa cho entesa ya hwehwemu bebre yesua de bebre am yehu se yare no kra no se nya nhyiemu na se nya sese nko ana obetimi afa so na wonya me pa cho obesa fa ya number ni bi ya number no 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 into utie a said me kan say candidates ne ka ho asem to you oba anaso ye be ma na utie a na waye wadwen se namu yare ene yare wo so anaso candidates ne yare a etetewa na efitinya me adme chene kon wotu anamo aba ame ahwo but oba said de bia me kan se enye se oba ama ye de do no nko ana ama onema bebre wo a e be kire amo ye nema ni bi ye se eya na wonuani bi wo ho a ewo se ye kire e ma atwe ho furu ho afi enam ne drinks nema bebre wo a eno so wo se ye kire e ma wo ye tikendases ne de se oти obi a otati me ya na metaka se e ma no pa na ta ha wo mo enuanu ma ne tiro mo pa na ta tete om di pa cho yo ba na wutie manwumre ya na wanya ntoboase na watie ni se dem di kaka se candidates no adia obabia be hu na se start adia obabia be hu se onya bi ye se ensuo be start se egu no na ensuo ne ba ya na ebe different colors eba brown eba green eba yellow ya na ma ne bebre krabu ya na scent na se pampan bi edi akiri ono a oba na yare no wono ho no se bia after the daily activities or run a panties and also run underwear ontimi enyina ho me pa cho oyo oba utie me wasa se hu sa ne ma we nyina eba ne ko e o ma ne bebre ya no mo fa ne se normal se white wo so and as candidates wo so normal is so oyo oba na se sa ne ma no kura wo hu bia untimi enya wo anase untimi enwo eye normal se oba bia enso be fru ase but enso na ye kan wasem anase enso na da bia betena fidie so ye kan wasem se ye rende enye normal enso a se ba se enso na eba na decent eba se enso na eba different colors se enso na eba na wa bi kan ho ba bia na nsansan begu hu no enye normal tipacho oyo oba na se wutie me na ta hu nso different colors e de pampan ba e de scent ba emma wa wutun se inso e de enye normal enam yare afemani bebre so ade be no so nya nam yare na se be no se wonya candidates se ensansan egu no na nsan no ya na ode wi obi ade esie no e o mani bo ha na nsan e timbegu ni ba no bebre timbegu na se bebre na emu keka no na emu ya ne hini obetimi atitiam na se ayekuru obetimi atitiam na se wote mani bebre ba sa no no are ne pe akoto enku bi anase oyi bi no ode afa na se na sa adwo ne kakra enku no ko ya na se ade na ode asa no ekoya na esan keka na esan ya ne ya emani bebre obua ni nsan beto se yama na se kakarewe no oyo oba na se wutie me wo sa se ohun sa na meni nyina eche se wonya enam yare na se che se wonya candidiasis afa wutie me oyo oba ojonso ntentem kakra bia na Johnson do kakra bia na Johnson do se Johnson no kra kan na se wan kan ho a unu ba bia oso ko Johnson no na Johnson bi kra di kan ba agu bossa shosa na se wo panties na ehwo no oyo ba wutie me na so hu sa na me nyina Johnson ba ntentem e ba nso a wote ya wo pa e che se wonya enam yare oyo ba hu sa na ma we nyina na won twiti etena so che e bi atena so more than 1 year atena so more than 2 years e bi kra ko ba 5 years wobu oni aguso wafanse no ma anase wumu woni nwoso utu hu anamon okọ hospitals adro bia woso no bia wanom last awdo so ye bia waye oba bia na woni da so anase wogidie se wokọ a enke beboa ma yare no afru so wakọ saa ne nyina enfru so anase amwa eba saa na wudwundwun bebre eba saa na obemabu eba saa otimika so onko ba bia biem but onko ba bia biem na wotifie no nso yare ne ha na yawo yare ne betimi atena wo so acha afa betomre bi no oni be mehia akra onte de ebetomre bi ne unyinsen ba anase unyanyinsen a na ase oni be mehia na enso ni nyina so asan ba abonten ti utie mi na yo ba na se yare reference se candidiasis anase white air hawa mesro for your number ni biem ofa number na save no favor natural health care anase Dr. Favor na fa hye wadwum se so baba ya center home na so beba mi ahwewa enam yare nko a yense arabia bia apart from enam yare me patcho ye number no eye 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 afa ye be man so na wutie mi a unsu betime nya candidiasis anasa obetime nya enam yare ni bi na ya na mema ne bebre ta kase o white anasa candidiasis de man tayo mo o ye be ma e de ya onu oba behia e de ya onu girlfriend behia anasa onu partner behia onu oba ni hia na so candidiasis anasa o white ya ye kan wasem ni bia obetime nya bi enti at the time onu oba ni hia no bo se niema bi ye oba ma no na sent bi ye chiri one fan is no wadwe se bia oba no ene etene da na so oba na rich orgasm ene masa ne man ebae after sex na bia 3 days achi e bia 1 week achi e bia 2 weeks achi afi wasta se obememu eyo ya hu se nso bi edi kan beto be mana na nsa no wadwunso odwunso a wote se obemenu ye ya pa na se mu hihyo wasa se odwunso ntentem afi nsansa bebre tse de begu oba na se no e bia begu be man ho wo de no kra de asama obema no kra no aye biwisa asa hye nsuo asa obema ne hono asa obema ne fon ni nyina kyese wonya enam yare ni nyina kyese candidates se bi wo oba na no nko hye no onsu wonya bi afi betomre bi no se wa ma mi anhwo na so wa ma mi antuti ama wa na obema no asa se efon na osisi eyo ya onu oba hye asisi ana ho asane sa ha wo na asa sensu anso we nyina no etena oso cha ekofa ha bebre e de bro timpacho oyo oba oye bema na se wutie me na se nam yare etetew enam yare haw o ha na se de muwa bi ene na ho asenkukodwe asentetia ene na ho okopra na se wo chima na enso bi efuru bema mu eba bema na nse bema de ya first pa na esori na ne kese na se na ho odin sitie no unhu ne sa misrom enye bibia se enam yare na atena wo so acha amasa ha na ban oba ye show ama yare na fruso na se ye show ama yare na kono onema bebre ebe kire wodidie o lifestyle drinks a wonum nema bebre o se ye kire ema oye sa ne mani nyina na ye kire na ta ma yare be ma se fa no modo no usu di so pepe ma ya bibia beboa ama yare na afruso die hia ne se we mu se enam yare ye center no you diase dote bola junction diase dote bola junction se utie me na be free chrome anaso wa be si adum Bible see Dr. Mensa, Bible see KJT and answer Roman Hela. Usia, or dante brother Dr. Mensa and answer Bola home. Ubedruha, Busa obia se, o peka eko diase, and answer Kenyase, or much runners or fubia. Catch a mate in an answer Africana, a 2 yana, catch a mate in another and say, Ubesu or Bola Junction, Unimo, into Drua Unsu, or see one out child Quenimuna. Busa obia se, oh, but Dr. Favor ho. And I say, oba be a first pa na police for container anase omberian ewo no se wuntimi ma ba bia wo bia no ofre na ne edi nkomo na wo haw ana so yare ne yenam yare na afi ye nkomo ne nhia no bedi no ti ase nko a ba bia wo bia no ibetimi di enuo ni bi ne edi abrodi hia ne se enam yare na enye koko na enye pressure na enye stroke na enye diabetes enam yare nko a de a emfa hu ni years atena so emfa hu de yare ne sitie unya gide na otu anamo na oba anasa ofre na ye no di nkomo ne ye de no ni bi bro na nhihye ne niam ebe che odi so pepepe maya ba bia wo bia na ase de we yare sitie bia no ebe furu so na akọ konso a ensan so na mabiem ye adwuma fiti Monday ekopim Saturday ye start adwuma no pa 8 o'clock na ya pon anwumre 5 ada ye mfa nye adwuma Sundays into utie mi a hye so sa holidays nyina ye adwuma ada ye adwuma Sundays se wuntimi ma na mama wate ase se wunya mre na ma ifi so ye hu se ni padodo na no enye obia na benya mre na odi aba so wunya mre na wunya tam emma me hu se nam ya re na to so chirechiremu che me hu tam adi wo so me hu de we sitie wo so na afa ye no ni nkomo ne nya nhye na ba bia wo bia no ye mfa do ni bi ye mfa mro ye sorry but me sorry no ofa namba ni padodo na so ofra na wanya ntoboase ne me akasa nim se mo ya na manante abre nim se ya na mugidie kofom but once asanso nya gidie frɛ na ne mi di nkomo de e kire se opesa wo pro na se o yare ne eko to ofra na onya ntoboase na onya gidie se e nam yare nko ade a ye beboa no yetu ase e de ama ye number no e 0245 378 245 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 edo bibia se nyame ya adoma da se ne besen hia ne adi nkomo bye bye
ai bia ka wo wa mi wo mi
ya ma wo mi
ika ko ne wo se ko
anga ya
no abele wa ngela no me no magbo no obi mauna ye ehe ma wa saminya lona mrade san onga gemi isi nehi draw blome nehi
akasima du na nwotwe abo aha Otec 102.9 gobi akwaba
oh senior mejo so pa
yeah senior na bia boko
o ba dia da Roma enen so de yenkwa acheye ama ye wa hoden ya sabet na sise ya odi ahwe ne ka ho ana kire se senior no mani biye
yeda ya mi ase
tinje abusuafo nyina
yentin simo ya na yenkwa anim boys no try to disprove Pele amanfo so mbeso mu hu Pele numbers na ekutano no omeso mu hu goals ni videos assist no videos ni ade omeso mu hu
Okay.
The defense amount for put up is a Pele pencil na cameras in you and cameras in ye. But boys no so chira say nya no kre. Because Pele no about ball in the 50s.
Yes.
No about ball in the 60s and in the 70s. So pencil in your footages even in Africa. And that development new level be akra ne you are. Say Dr. Kwame Nkrumah declared independence in 1957. Yeah, that's why yes, there were footages. I mean, there are certain Black Stars games be announced more about Kwabe flash internet no so. Yes, 60s, 50s, many are there. Imu Krabe has any Santos Pele mo boy. I'm sending now videos near that's what system. The boys nifi say the argument say ye nya Pele goals no enhwe because our pens na camera enye you know defeated. Enti Omasha said doubt to Pele the supposed 700 and something as same goals now Asha. Sometimes you mabons about 1,200 and something goals near there. Boys in some videos ni biahwe. And this are
Omunyintum. Well, say we be a big name as Ewiasia. Ewiasi believe in data. And
verifiable data.
Something that can be verified. It is okay, can be difficult to verify. It is normal, so be challenge you. Say canino na nsembi ho utia utumi gidi ntem wabra ne mfa evidence bia nkyerɛw. And it tells you how critical as you see, and I think a genuine a concern and a question. Oh, not to discredit him there, but they are asking for proof, right? Evidence. Say, see, ne course. As much as I agree, say, Kanu, a genuine concern and a question, no. Adia bakwa mijitum enso ne say those days nenso na very difficult to keep records of the nature na ye ka ho asem no enye se ne bi ni ho kra who say wo site Dr. Kwame Nkrumah die ni ade no ohun around the same time me sure pa say ukọ Ghana Football Association sesi ana ko bisa say sayi na no yempe footages be regarding football. Okay. Oh, regarding football. Kanu ebe very difficult. So mbenya. Oh. The reason is it be a occasion be very important. Inti the energy, the attention, resources are yedibekum and even the capacity to afford a normal be at a certain point in time. Nebi ana those days ni bi ni ho. Oh say the city. Nti bia say president kwa kasa. It's easy because omanya de. Oh say the city. Nti they will capture and they will keep the records. But be a footballer be bobo no she goes say nye World Cup na major tournament bia. Wa we ya na recording it no crack kwa bibi ho even see crack see your games bi ho no ma yen telecasting live on TV nti ebere bi beba wan we na obi akọ site those games na ye bono even in this generation ya enye captured on TV no na bia na bibi ko so no obi abe questions yen kofa proof mraz na unya videos to back it nti interesting there. But Uze, he is well celebrated, especially in Brazil.
Yeah.
But Uze, Brazil national team ni no. See a all-time top scorer now. Neymar be 2 Nansan will retire after the World Cup. No. Oh, say the city. He say Neymar the young class say 88 goals. 88 goals. Yes. And I say number of games or boys so the one against Norway ana. Yeah, Norway. no we share 2-1 so on the free bench ebe share sa penalty no.
Yeah.
I think anu ne ma ni goals no could do 80 no. But Pele the any 77. And a name my matches are or boy and so count to now is around 130 or baby 129 130. Ha enti me enyame nwa say amam for ebisa certain questions because time na name a se pass no sam komo no ebisa se pp unse me wo opinion bi ebi a media no enu the level na amamfo bi bisa no. But basically it appears say a yakos say because media ni say when you want to say Pele, Maradona, any all those big names ayenya in the past e game no ebo mo modern and they were better compared to yenye die ya be hu Ronaldo and Messi especially. You baby say back it. You have to back it with something. Oh, say this it here. If you wa out minya old footages ni bi no ahwe. But the better to one so say you say almost the same thing. And now we mun so ya na they are even doing it better. Me saying Makaze, my view is that if you see start to say bobo bia de. Me nya so bia bobo a wa bobo ni bobo chen line no Messi. Yeah, no ya me view no. And so me ka bia na omo manyini no omani ya feature ene say tete no so omunso hunkofo a omunso boye e chan Messi no e de na ya ka no ndikanu sa nkomo we ebe koso ani nyina na ma game ni interested no ba me de if you ask me we asi ba ye nyina de I don't think say onipa bi amoja dini mu afurusane abobo a wabo better than Lionel Messi. Ohwe factors nyine wo bo ma. See she goes, see assist, see creativity, see there, see carry team on your shoulder to do magic. Ninja. I don't think so obi ayebi. I change dear Lionel Messi aye.
All right.
Nti bi ano no. Obi so say Cristiano Ronaldo. Pele name Maradona mo and say krom ke kanu kra no. They don't come anywhere close to Cristiano Ronaldo enra kra outside bi wa ha. Say Ronaldo boa obebo ma Brazil a ye celebrate no e wo game ni mu nyina no. Enra you cited that comparison no on this shows Cristiano Ronaldo did 30 years no. Bepim ne goes a wash no e does to check.
Ronaldo career nyina.
Oh, the career nyina. Enti
statement of fact.
But the only thing about me is free me say opa ene wo bobo bia fa kwa bi so na keep your records. Because one day we be bisa.
That's just him. All right. Yes, you be nim. But na your Amstead.
Yes.
Usted. Okay. Usted. For more general elections
yeah.
Now once again, you as a scandal like now you can say because of elections in Tino Montenenka. I will show you elections eba sunne. Na results na shall say back in.
Okay.
It was here announced to be made
provisional results.
We could say computers would be a 20. Okay, anyway, you find provisional.
Like say used for and certify final. Now we cry okay. Yeah, we the chance to say it.
Yes, I can results from about 3 polling stations are very positive. The ones are good. In the first polling station in Sakano, Dansu Gideon, contestant number 1.
SLC president.
Candidate number SLC candidate number 1. We have 43. And says candidate also 2 our ballot paper no so. Only 242 from South polling station. The also 3 a J Ebenezer Osahini. Hey, enya afenyo makin na kwesho. Osahini onunya 11. And Scandy's main competitor according to your core on researcher this lady. Dramina Jacqueline. Scandi nya 242 no nya 186.
Okay.
Enti sa polling station one there.
Kojo to.
Sister na chiguo. And we see a level 300 for class back. Come say, no, says Scandi, the squad no, the class or one no. And down so Gideon nya 79.
Okay.
Scandi nya 846.
Hey.
And Ebenezer J Osahine no, on nya 22. And Jacqueline nya 418. And you understand the any times 2 amano.
See a crowd pay Jacqueline says can
because mama can do marry. Okay, so
competition.
There is one result so about in the CIA and on Scandia 523. Obananya 134.
Okay.
And the can quantity the shall see 2 powder.
I quite to say 2024 year to a banebo 8 p.m. na me wo be kwai ne krumu ha yedi. Obana obi ba me nche no say amansie primary pa na ya to abadru anwumre ba this time ha yedi ankoye
ebi results na aba no
is it yeah Chamber police station is very 2 or 3 or so, yeah.
2 or 3.
Me not too sure about it, because I'm told that classes in the year groups in the Honoma or much chair police stations in the
say, me say, Bantama diaba.
Can boy a year group bay.
It be a 400. It be a 300, it be a 200.
Oh, okay.
And it's a chain from 1 for level 100 for
on the light.
And then Evans my information is a level 200 for no so I can't 1 polling station. And so back.
But on the lighter note, it's a Bantama ba. And the entry na K2 South.
K2 South.
But how many police
stations?
Oh, constituency baby ana o.
Kwabiri
is
Kwabiri
omo kwanya no
Antoine
K2 South the bana ye hu say still gab ni wom dia
Tamale Central
na mi bisa say police station ni nyina in total no.
To be honest me was virtually zero.
You don't have that information, okay. Ibianka guys now with me and my because yeah but why we are no be aku tushire na
obo de ni bi we de dem
we de hu an yet me aya yini
we de say tibe sha say tushire we de
by 800 no be am 400 there say no
any 500 100 there
it me cancel police station grab 50
it make us a bant money your friend say Kwabri is the aba ti entwe say ebia K2 South ne whole central there but Tamale central ba news still gab wom there then there
Techiman South
Ghana.
All right senior mama me fa we informant sana Kofi ato aso ba me know who Kiki Ramos Steven Kiki Ramos sa black boy na Argentina for na friend on U17. We won the first game for Argentina U17. Okay. And we won Ecuador 2-1. We win 2-1 Obobi. Now, I don't know if in recent time the first black player or representing Argentina at any level. Wow. Pressure and what things, pressure and what thing.
Typical black.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Haiti but ngenge na no bi adopt no Argentina ho.
Okay.
Nti wadane Argentina ni no so akwa citizenship ni bibia na into Argentina ni.
Tells you say the talent in the be special because we be
so left winger
special talent and so with me make up into the Argentine team no.
Yeah. Yeah na make up pressure say the we are to manu see Argentina so during the World Cup say omo any blacks in term because almost every country be at least be baku mienu bi enyo mu nyina do but for Argentina particularly with the history omo war with blacks near there no my man for discuss say dey ni pa social media say man for ye hu videos na there na kopa tio ebia
me hu say Argentina for ni bi so respond e kra obi sa engagement here bia was it an England match now? I think after England match, no, before the final. No more engage Argentina fans, no, almost it's not true. But I could say the interview ni pa oni na ti no mo nko Argentina obekọ akọkire de baby a blacks fo ni betie nti e bi wo ho
no
blacks any omo
blacks to ho blacks at Argentina no say what ti one different from say free ho
free yeah
no mo wo blacks are e free ho but there was a white supremacy agenda bi according to history and I'm declare on free ho now them come use here pinido any threats any war ahante onzo mo call war soldier for no amudi anim ne yetuntum fo nko a ti won say bom tu tinten say we dey obi na kuantwi and then at a point so me population census crowd tuntum fo no mo nkan wo ha na issue ultimatum so black area have free ha until sa kakra no mo declare mo free man we ka white nko a until with all these stories are around omo history no a man for shall say criticize you on me because even a US more black players Switzerland more Norway money ade now
almost will be
man for business Argentina nko a ade tuntum ni bia nwo ho ma ne nya citizenship ba ma ne mo bo ho ana se den
Kofi say no ye geopolitics ni ye de ba football ne dia so what I say ye mfa eno enka ye support ho ana say eno emma ye nyi ye support ne love from Argentina national team e betimi aye coincidence say ye share nya a black player onimbo te say omo a currently omo boma Argentina no because ye nyanya a story ana say ye nyanhu wo ana ebi o kanu say wo hu
black
player bi o ye black from Argentina or bo club baby a
it is because black tuntum from free Argentina ntu nya bi so unya bi
unless say bia
na ebi o hokra it is believed say some way somehow omo ye a bit racist kakra so I believe no even though black set was a wife mu nyina ho no mbobra Ghana for boys be bre Argentina motete woni ade ba mu mfiri ho say me can't hear but say black of free Argentina to come by
Argentina born and bred Argentina
so I won't be a cry say you go mu nyina you mo Italian but so black or Argentina ni enya common
can say bia
Kiki Ramos Asha see room kakra when enche welcome on the piama Enzo Fernandez mo
but the monza no cre back we wo munso no yese amanfo bibribe ya na omo against Argentina World Cup no na enye because blacks full ni omadi dodo na sa Ronaldo Messi conversations no it need the free mood ya o de be kona de abe boma that kind of intina no ye more but media minya nipa baako a mebisa no weda se o ka no kra na on ka no kra de chem so o ka kire me se o mo mpe tuntum fo asem
o mi hu bi some writings on social media nipa no person che say because Argentina for mpe blacks okay and into on the on support to Argentina but no kra obehwehwehwehwem no
na bi kra say Ronaldo
and the real
reason was say Ronaldo ni na o de no abeye the icing on the cake
anyway so there's blacks make headway or honum ti en hwede
at least you
onye no ho
o hwe no so a smart boy
almost a left winger Steven Kiki Ramos
but was say Ghana ni o
me de bia tuntum ni
bia say ba hu say ye wo tuntum ni a ohu na so o say Kenya ni we o say Ethiopia ni we say Cameroon ni so we say Nigeria but we there ko fi de hwe nanim no o say
Ebeka say ye wo no bantuma bisa
na say bia wo no ana so ase ana sabonzongo u say
yellow wazongo
very good o say Ghana ni o de me boa amam from Facebook
Jesse no so fata ni
fata no pa
Jesse ni na fa na ono na
ya bi u say Jesse no color na white and sea blue right and un say we tuntuma ba say o share white a etimi you
I don't want pound Messi when you am to for more. Na you am correct.
But anyway, Argentina for a bobo. A boboa. Omo shed they need good wingers.
Midfield.
Yeah, we say even at this World Cup, na coach ni do baby or on person or best switch to say typical 4-4-2 with wingers because Giuliano Simeone money ho am na ebe bo na no na baku Nico baku na Gonzalez no. No mo obama na yam hihie kraba. Ono kran de na de Nico Gonzalez ana de no say 50 years na ha. Nti ebi a oyire ne hu pushi a if only he's that wonderful.
All right. And then why you see other stories in Sumuena?
Oh, any M5 want to be so na. Okay. Kanu. Eno na me catch there. Amamfo anu mu truly Chelsea say ana enra echi ana enra.
Monday no.
Na Monday no ha. Na me so munya butre. But as at Monday ni there. Na adding for you to conclude and see say Chelsea for a to and Kokra for because na two na ho da ho no na ba ko ye 24 years and na ba ko ye 26 years. Enti omuntwen kakra but me sure say a train no and will end that a train no because ene dey confirmation ba and ho da ho even though ye train official announcement but he said the abe clear say Dan Welbeck ebe kwa kobo the next 2 seasons for Chelsea same as Jordan Henderson me boana this say there omo ana omo di twa Chelsea adapa no they can begin to talk about it say there nkokrafo ni bia bam and yeah Dan Welbeck 35 years and Henderson ye 36. I know nana anani kunsuko jo kruma kase okomienu boma 71 no anti 35 36 so that is it. Is it here ampa kokrafo ni biabem but ye nim komokitu abi hwe se omo ye nkokrafo omo hu behia ana se omo abon kokrenti no they are done. If you pick Obi to say Dan Welbeck, Kanu, me share ni figures ni mukakra. Last season for Brighton, Obo not less than 37 matches for Brighton, even at that age. Oh, say this here. He was involved in not less than 37 Premier League matches for Brighton, and he scored 13 goals, and I think so assist back. Now, ni 13 goals no crack Kanu much say in a single season we are the best ever performance as a striker. Sana no mo and I'm say and simply be interesting, but on record last season Danny Welbeck shared 13 Premier League goals for Brighton and 1 assist. We and the performance last season year and the year de ba hayao and we 35 years. Until at least one season there you can be assured say you have a good backup striker in Danny Welbeck. Because Monday na me this ankomo we no. I remember say Mr. T say sa signings ni nyina no e backup signings. Say Morgan Rogers so about Chelsea you can easily conclude say or back to start because offer Chelsea left wing hona. Even Garnacho woho alongside Jamie Gittins money at the end of crowd. Chelsea were still struggling and the coaches ni nyina e use Pedro Neto. Our year left-footed. The left wing for Chelsea. And as I say, Garnacho there so free seeing him loan bebem eventually Kwano Beko. Jamie Gittins also joined Chelsea from Dortmund last season he was never the player who yet ever Borussia Dortmund. In the left side hono, there's a problem. And Rodgers can slot in and play that place no for Chelsea. Of course, or some other qualities are on what you now person born in number 10 crowd beat me abon also number 10 left wing, you are good to go with Morgan Rodgers. And the Rodgers the any day straight away say oba abeureti nim, that is how omuheno. Same thing in my view can be said about Lacra on Unsunidian. Because saying him say Chelsea issues at the back, especially our centre back one. Can you sure say in the coming season, Chelsea beat me the near Koto, Wesley Fofana, any Josh Champon, anybody a show money, Trevor Chaluba, say Chaluba, no crowd or Muslim nam quite so muko. I am not sure say Chelsea for I was IGD and say on betimi rely on these guys. The only reliable person ewe chiri ho ye center back at Chelsea for e woni mugidi say e Levi Colwill. And if you hear Lacra Diana, chances say oye a target to come and start no is so high. But so far, Danny Welbeck and Jordan Henderson Diana, unless Adebia on plan is, but straight away you can conclude also here say a backup plan. Because you see, can you see a fat Chelsea team no? Near say bobo positions and areas are e was umushemu kena ana say ho nye kura so mu kopi obi di ni be shemu a the way ana make kasa about the left wing no menye sure so betimi adi the same komo when it comes to the center forward position. Why? Because João Pedro switching from Brighton about Chelsea no, he's proven say Chelsea can rely on him. Into your hodie, I just say you are not playing system ubenya a center forward, but so ubenya center forward now João Pedro dia. A home cannot be one of those areas I be say ho nyentu kofu obi abeshim. Enti obviously Welbeck eba as a backup to João Pedro. Na me only issue 2 years now Chelsea edema omo. Se na 1 year bi a unse Dan Welbeck crowd ye kanu. March this year yawo. Ena or extend ni stay Brighton by 1 more year. Ena Chelsea for bar picture you mean. En kanu at this age se unya chance so obebo for Chelsea even as a backup striker for 1 season cry. Most players around baby are Dan Welbeck we ombe say yes anameboa. So for the player I think it's good for him. Now yes no ye nim say a typical of Chelsea say players above 30 or more 2 years. In fact, we've had instances in the past. Krana, Ebinimo were asking for more. Chelsea made it clear, said they cannot go beyond 1 year. Thiago Silva cry time no cry they can only 1 year. Oh, yeah, I think he extended 1 year, and be 2 cry or so. Until the last season, he said, "What in the baby Druno, a former anako." Until 2 years, no. Enna, Mijina hey, minye sure say, even as backups. Ombetimi amma Chelsea adia umuhia in the second season, because in the second season you are talking about Welbeck. I will hit 36 as a striker. Henderson will be hitting 37. Our muko menim around that time. In the second year, no one way nya emphasis. But I mean sometimes a no man ko as it is on paper. In the 2 years, me I'm not for the 2 years. But in the coming season, unya 2 players way as backups, it is just on point. See, BBS, Chelsea, Bobo, João Pedro, Pra, Dan Welbeck, every bench, but it gives you confidence to a certain level compared to say be a Dilab Bineba. Is it Dilab? wo osobo mu kura na Chelsea supporters nyaaya na nka ball na free ni hwa ko bi fufuro ho 10 into as a backup. I mean, Warbeck, I think, is on point. Henderson, and so cry for Brentford, right? Last season, can one also cry or bobo biao? We bet me account to bet 34 games. I know you're involved. In that midfield area, Enzo is still there. Said the last time Nameka Caicedo is still there. Woman, I first choice. Minim how Alonso be peso be bo so be call 4-3-3 and now 4-2-3-1, whichever way. So all call top 3 Enzo ni Caicedo will be among the top 3. Kutua, you will still fall on them. The Henderson comes in as a debia who actually wana bibinti ana games unze games no doso. Ebi kra o priority ni Premier League. Nebia you know, League Cup B, you want to throw other players in. Now I'm a binum swajo mahome. No more neba beba. A year compared to nano na a year na kwem cran. Inti as backups kanu, I think is on point. But 2 years nedia, I disagree. A honebema a man for bit me a truly Chelsea same kokran. O sign 35, 36, now me mom 2 years dia can say annoying. A hon kwani me issue. Enti a hodie a honemijina.
All right.
Na hey, Bakola so common can we peja pa.
Yeah, never see.
E peja pa. Se na no na me no neti set isu ya na ye kase I think Kukra no resist issue is as a Liverpool for is silent when it comes to transfer. No?
Yeah.
And I hear there will be certain irregular up to feel near there. And you mentioned Salah position, no? And clearly, Selbert is a Liverpool market, no so one of the areas are or more players abeshim no where not Salah is pretty free. And for Bakola, in terms of age, any talent needed, I mean, he has it. So that's 2 years contract with PSG. But in community said the ama or ye willing to join Liverpool now, what buy into Liverpool project ne say or believe you say on more games, especially more minutes, especially in big games. And it's true. I'll tell you why that is the situation. And say one correct is na Obelandu or Liverpool and Raya or beside the same complaints. Because you see, a Brad Desiree Doué and a Bradley Bakola AC no. Na ye who am PSG team no. Kanu na Bakola bopao no bob more. But it got to a point. Seban finishing no. Now bet me do want to do no so. But to me can't the same thing when it comes to Bakola or ye too wasteful affront. And sometimes as a that kind of attitude be kakra. But the main issue is the finishing. What tree anyway to America, and when it comes to say Otec on defenders, what dribble running Eddie or yenny perfectly. But after doing no, Sekobase on finish here in most cases on Bono the way it was a echo. Of course, we've seen a couple of times Akanu why we pretty like that actually some wonderful goals. Tinameka say when it comes to talent and in the age, you know, any potential, any BBR, you'll be a good signing for Liverpool. But the problem is the finishing. And the same problem Ena or no believe say in big games onya more minutes. And untia amo person or join Liverpool. No.
As I identify space that I will Liverpool at the moment.
And you know he needs to work on it. See reports nature say Oshe Liverpool ni PSG bibia ni ho a eba be te say emomuntimi nim komo mani nyi nti chances say Bakola ebe switchi a joining Liverpool no ewo ho. But me fear especially space na e dey be feeling. You are talking about somebody for 8 good seasons consistently. No, I'm double figures in the Premier League for Liverpool. I'm bought to a certain level. You see, Uncle Fossey check all-time greats in the Premier League. We should consider him. This Oba, not one yet clinical. Now when to me young numbers now. Eho and assembly besha siabano. And Irela, they said they woke expectations ewaha compared to Bournemouth, and yet the same. You are expected to win, if possible, every single season. And Ukran Ujivia, a man foot mix scrutinize if say a year on son with Juma and Pan and Maujia now says something else. And I think that problem now or no playano or come wasem. Say on your playing time, especially in big games, Nintinema or when ya sa willingness no so person switch no. If he doesn't work on it, Oba Liverpool akanu, and we had the same problem ebe repeat our Liverpool. But so to me correct sa dia no na oye clinical affront it me convert chances to benya eshe goals emma the numbers akanu, and we dia by the end of the 2026-2027 season yet na ha abo Liverpool for Abasu say they had a perfect replacement for Mohamed Salah. Midibesia.
All right. You want that?
Yes, Openi. Say wiki etwema say weekend it means I cut 3 weeks.
But
I started the Premier League.
Yeah, another result were we standing at 287 and the competitor now 409.
Jacqueline.
Yeah. Yeah. 287.
Almost 300.
And 409.
Okay.
100 and
over 100 votes.
120, 130 B. All right. Senior.
Yes. With less than a month to the start of the Premier League, you know, can we call England now? Yes, there are still some few weeks to start the league, you know. Me sure say because of the World Cup, as I'm a transfers, you know, now I hear quiet kakra. But after World Cup, you know, me GDA say from week ye till say the window ebe close to England on September 1. No, me sure say fena ye baby who major transfers pa in England. And can team bakwa so far watch say the near break in the summer transfer England no Tottenham. Of course because of last season they Tottenham league in him kanu drew baby cry him say Tottenham ebe relegation. But Roberto De Zerbi obaye na ka few games ama season na ende otimi make sure say obe fighting very hard at the ama Tottenham ama omo a survival and ampanso utimi eye edimomo. And me sure said this season because Tottenham empese omo ko into the troubles and as problems are omo ko mu last season tino say what steady omo transfer so far kanu eche say omo ani abrepa so far cry ye can teams are omo spending more money England in the transfer so far. Or the Tottenham ebeba first. And Oshe almost spending so far on players almost spending 267 million euros so far in almost transfers omaye. And it's Oshe the caliber of players so far Tottenham enyo omoaba e Chelsea ampa when you prepare for this season. Because they are two almost last season no. Tottenham team no ehun say kanu ka oma nyiro omo ho in the latter stages of the league come back relegation and to avoid relegation threat no e was say omo make sure say omo benya quality so far and ohwe players so omo nya omo I believe very well say Roberto De Zerbi players ohia omo this season for Tottenham no Tottenham mpanyifo no a make sure say omo ebenya omo e the ama team no so far we spending so my any players omo de aba on board
say omo ato Sandro Tonali from Newcastle and oshe the amount of money akanu omo spend it on him a chese ampa omo ni abrepa in the summer transfers 108 million euros and a Tottenham spend it on Sandro Tonali from Newcastle. And again oshe players are oma joining omo so far Matthias Fernandes from West Ham. On also last season, I won't say West Ham equal relegation, but individual performance for Tottenham no can not was so pan. And I believe very well say obetimi aboa the course of Tottenham this season. 99 million euros and a Tottenham spending on Matthias Fernandes from West Ham. And then again, almost equal Brighton equal for Jean-Paul Van Hecke 60 million euros and I almost spend it on him. Yenim say Andrew Robertson joined Tottenham from Liverpool oba as free player. Unza the contract with Liverpool and inti NMA oba as free player. Then again Marcos Senesi from Bournemouth and so joined Tottenham as a free player. And a Martin Dubravka from Burnley and so joined Omo as a free player. Until so far Osha signings are clubs or more England ayeni so far oko Tottenham akanu. So far these are the players are or ma journey or more. And nyina on 3 players Tottenham has spent 267 million euros on 3 players so far. The highest transfer fees are and I say the highest team be spending England no. Oko Arsenal dia yedi kaka about Guimaraes from Newcastle and a Madrid player Arsenal Peno Vinicius Junior. And then again Bakola story non so kanu asha sia boba. Yes, a woman say Liverpool Peno. And so far Liverpool ena atake lead but Arsenal so ena namun chen so that say koba say Bakola anko Liverpool dia any Arsenal ebetimi akwa no. But so far Arsenal are making 3 signings and 3 signings no players are for example BT say Piero Hincapié say last season Arsenal ekofan from Leverkusen on loan with option to buy at 40 million euros or buy and so no ye nyina ye hu ni contribution for Arsenal. Last season Arsenal performance in winning the Premier League and the Champions League final mukodu nyina no one player na oye very consistent especially anytime obenya chance abo for Arsenal no Pierre Hincapié and because of that Arsenal etua 40 million euros and na omode etono outright from Bayer Leverkusen. And then again Arsenal as spend 40 million euros on Christos Zolis from Club Brugge on also joining Arsenal team no. And then Ian Meslier from Leeds in so no joining Arsenal as a free player. Until so far Arsenal ain't share that make major and I say huge signings, but it is expected say before the window no ebe close on September 1 no Arsenal ebe make big signings ama omaba be join team no so that this season ombetini a defend omo title and then no ma who say oma better the Champions League final na Arsenal ekon last season no. One team so akanu oma already say omo be spend huge Aston Villa. Unze say Aston Villa omonye skapa o hwe Morgan Rogers omo tono eden ma Chelsea they say amasika aba. So far Aston Villa signings omaya Johan Manzambi from Freiburg joining omo 60 million euros and Aston Villa spend here. And for now on na year the highest signing in the history of Aston Villa. Last time etna ka brand any performance Aston Villa AGD say Johan Manzambi ebetimi a replace the player Omatono edena ama Chelsea Michel Morgan Rogers because on also one player or a box to box eba say operating from the wings now obetimi aye adwuma na ede ama Aston Villa. Then again Joao Gomez from Wolves so joining Aston Villa and then Modu Keba Sisi from Lask. On also the fee no 5.5 million euros and Aston Villa are spending on him. Then again, already in him say Alejandro Garnacho so adjoining from Chelsea on loan. Into a Chelsea last season, the kind of performance can Aston Villa put in the app no this season with the signings or more you watch it out for Aston Villa. Another team, okay, Chelsea so decided say omanya new coach Xabi Alonso entino players omugidi say coach ebe request ombe suit ni style of play no Chelsea ebenya no ebenya players edi ama coach maka about Morgan Rogers 138 million euros and Chelsea are spending so far. Then again almost Atlanta ekofa Marco Palestra on also 57 million euros and Chelsea are spending on him so far. The next player Chelsea etimi a capture no Giovanni Quenda from Sporting CP 50 million euros and Chelsea are spending on him. Almost Strasbourg ekofa Emmanuel Emega on a fee of 25.3 million euros and Chelsea are spending. Almost Corinthians for Dena Abrante friend Dena on 10 million euros, and then again Dastan Satpav from Kairat Almaty were joining Chelsea. So far we any players Chelsea are signing more in the summer transfer. Chelsea so atopa and omo mako so far Andre Santos motono Edenema Manchester United on a fee of 56.3 million euros. Marco Cuera so adjoining Madrid 55 million euros. And then again Osha there are some players via Chelsea eja amo Marco loan. Intino Chelsea ayo margin se kanu omoto mono expect them say omo beton more. So Liverpool so enche danye major signings be a fan or more train say omutiminya Bakula and then other players oma target to omo ombetimi enyo omo anaso ombeto omo edi ababeka Liverpool team no. But so far the only signings are Liverpool etimi Jeremy Jacke from Stade Rennais 63.6 million euros, and then Victor Munez from Osasuna on also 40 million euros. And Liverpool are spending so far. Uchesika Liverpool are spending on new signings a little over 100 million euros and Omar spending. Players in so much free Liverpool no, almost all of them are on free transfer. Andy Robertson Eko Tottenham, Ibrahima Konate and so Eko Madrid as a free player, Mohamed Salah Eko or a free agent, and then Reece Williamson so Eko. Until so far Liverpool any money from so omo transfer players and I say omo airtime players. Oko Man City so akanu you say already City has spent 135 million euros on Abrante friend Elliot Anderson. And no ebeye a record for a British player. City a signing from Nottingham Forest a man buy. Apart from that, so we have other players of Majo City. Abrante friend Martis Detobet from Troyes 25 million euros. And Jeremy Monga from Leicester and so Adjoining City on 11.7 million euros. And Omoko Sheffield Wednesday Ekofa Abrante friend PS Charles with 3.5 million euros. Into which City can so far Omon share that any major signings bia and Mijidi say bia with about 3 weeks or a month to the end of the summer transfers City so ebe make some additions be at the account. And so far ushe players are on free City so Manuel Akanji Echo Inter 50 million euros. Nathan Aken I think we're joining Fenerbahce 8.2 million euros. Bernardo Silva Echo Madrid free. John Stones so a free agent. Abrante friend Matthias Dotobet so adjoining Monaco on loan. Until City so at least players in Biako ama so far omo enya around 25 million euros a megidi yen say ebia before a window ni ebe close no City ebetimi enya some additions bi team a mede ne transfers etwa to Manchester United. Man U so aye quiet kakra, but in the coming days ebia omonso ebe wura transfers nim aggressively. So far yenim say Andrew Santos joining Manchester United from Chelsea on a fee of 56.3 million euros. Yuri Tielemans Swaba from Aston Villa 41 million euros, and a Tynan Thompson from Tottenham on a fee of 4.7 million euros, and a Manchester United Eddie Ekofan Banti send a mekan Man U aye quiet kakraba kanu me assure says Manchester United episode this season omo fighting for the titles and also omo fighting for the Premier League title now. At least omo be here some 2 or 3 additions be me gidi say Manchester United here a big fish be oba Old Trafford e betimi a shaky Manchester United transfers ne kakra, and so far so no ohwa players omo free Manchester United no the only player Man U etimi enya sika e free ni transfer mu Brandt friend Højlund who say Ocon Napoli on a fee of 44 million euros, and Manchester United etono Casemiro eko or free agent wa joining Inter Milan. Mijidi said with about a month to end the transfer window no kanu these are the teams expected say omube make some major signings say ne mekan say week and there it means aka 3 weeks ama ya start Premier League until watch it out say in the next few weeks you be who say big clubs now omo England no kanu omo make some major signings.
All right, interesting. That's it pa for Dimonza and Yetenen Kano man of Afcon. So second game of today course between Cameroon and Mali. Cameroon for first go, Mali for Ateka against Koso. Na main announcement in Femansani Atenia Bambacho Theory for Muntie and Amumwai. Yep, baby renti whether 2 bedrooms and a chamber and what I need to be enti wedi what and kana will be a number in no afrena yetuana mo 0244 136325 0244 136325 0244 136325 adaruma wedi umane nye show sanse eni braba pa enti bebia wo bia kumase ya bia no wo bia no afre asokwa amakom Buokrum South Africa bebia wacho 0244 136325 0244 136325
Ensana nubinasha no manabo Ensa bem no Amuzu bitters. Você Amuzu bitters. Amuzu bitters. Koye.
Apomode mapade eno ane Hepa Plus mixture. Apomode mapade eno ane Hepa Plus mixture.
Unia, Pavi, and a black smokes mixture no. Malaria dronana. Ane, say nam sa. Ubeje di sa menim wife nyina ye tested positive. Ya num bie no. Say a ku malaria money nyina. Am ye nyina ye negative. Ade ho. Won ma wo ye Hepa Plus mixture no. And wo di we nsu aba. Sentia. E was a immune system. E strong de bia. Enti Pavi
e support immune system no.
Na plus mox no so e tu malaria no gu. Malaria symptoms. E te say etipaye, afiafie, wonum atoɔ, ahoɔmmerɛ nom sa. Achekura 4 days na Pavi and the plasmox mixer one no to malaria na sekura anya sa dia ko hu doctor from 0542 778572 and 0542 807907 magie drone di pa Pavi plasmox and Hepa Plus nyina apemfo abato mo manufo enu kwada woni mfie du mienu kan our pharmacies na herbal shop
FDA age edwede nkrato yatum
Dr. Amuzu na tere na koba mu bie wunu o sese die enku aye disretrem amatri wini fubulum na wajedi aba eye organic ode hama ensia en wodi aye enti se waye pemi anase wo natural hair no empo wo dreadlocks no ene ye ne aye koba brain shop kwa yiye tie ye de amu amuzu hairful enne besretre ni mu tirinwi ebubuo die emu oha oba achimfo nyareba aye wutira no nyina ama wuntimi fa wo natural hair enante no ani tirinwi a eho agye aboso no obia ni tirinwi abo ncherewa ni solution eye amuzu hairful cosmetic shops bia ebi wo ho ni dudu mu fre 0242 95 50 56 0242 95 50 56 Amuzu hair food wabe jane
Openi Mashasha watch se perfect series books here oma me koto obi ma me ma no o wajajai aboa wo mo se wo to make kan kama wo kabrofo na nkontabu akura de ajajai
wonderful Mr. Ghana for GAG perfect series atomo no de jai no de animdifo e na tire wo nwoma bia owo crèche nursery any KG books bia bi and owo science creative arts maths RME history coloring computing OWAP ni nyina every basic 1 ekosi basic 6 English every basic 1 ekosi junior high school na ba ne combine so a owo ni nyina bi English nom and maths nom me say books bia ni ho a perfect series any bi na GS any naka enso am approval enti obata bia nkoto bi maneba
na se we de school bi kura betumi akotu akoton ama ni students o
na eno kura de what table no so say hwi wo mo sa set mock exams terminal exams and midterm exams at the mass school so a here wo mo a atufo nko aputuoja station ho a enkran danso mine first stop any omamu ba bia ye tonton books bia for 0243 299938 and 0540 755 465 perfect series
your world's future is secured
mema ahwefo ni etiefo nyina kwa baba Amuzu Beverages Enterprise na yɛde bia bɛfɛ no Amuzu Bitters aka atopa 5000 bitters we yɛn san edi nubna krojen a how bie ni akiri yɛde ahye na etiefo a ɔmotɛba me hɔ de duduo na bɛgye Amuzu Co Herbs ɛkɔhyɛ ɔmade no no made bisu beji Amuzu Manpower Herbs na ma konoa anaso na kwche omunsa enne baka saa inuro mienu nyina bom atuni din Amuzu Bitters de koko ha no so twa bi na kwani de o se ni be masem ahoodin wo fom se o twa 2 tot 3 tot na ahoodin no epeja no enam damrama eni ododua a yede aka Amuzu Bitters winti oba bi o se oni atinka bema bia osi oni akono ma ne yire onya twa bia satenka anasa akono no ebeni enam se de pepre ene hwintia e de afrenti abre insano ne pampana no ase ma wutwa bia enyi wanum enti se ukodwabo bia ase na opese oni so ebo ni so kakra Amuzu Bitters why ebo ni so ba enyi wanum Amuzu Bitters tot baako atopa bebre Amuzu Bitters obia otiemia osi doctor adehs mekuliko dua so a biye mutim anase constipation e wo me so onya Amuzu Bitters twa woye be sane kama obi te bu akohoma na so ye 7 favorite food a na ne kondo ni no matro otimi nidi onya Amuzu Bitters twa akotwetwa petati na aba medre na wutimi ni no obedi akaboni kama Amuzu Bitters eyensa ehwemu yie pa enam se innua na ye de afre ma hoodinti onomu a tipa bia ni akire se metwa Amuzu Bitters che manya hangover bibia se ni ho se manom Amuzu Bitters ma ade achi hunam ye me ya dabi innua na ye de ahyen sane nnua emma nipa hoodene ma insechi how setipaye uhubi insaburachi how se memwai ha manya hangover no mehubi we ya insa minya meka kudro so a menu akukudro so a menu mu how bia ni akire de otiamia onu Bitters bia mu a no da no se na twa Amuzu Bitters na yede beba oba bia otiamia owo menstrual pains obuni se obre pa no onom Amuzu Bitters mesebo so meso a be ko fichire kama insan ya meka ho asem ehu nya dene ne buo so nya dene se dodo pa na opetu dia no aba santasi apampatia na wa frɛ na 0247 77 6743 0247 77 67 43. Amuzu Bitters. Ekoye.
Otec 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
102.9 Otec Sports.
Setting the trends that others can only follow. Otec 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Fiano nele, esa cano fiano nele.
Okay, yanto so Otec 102.9 so any yemfast dama Dr. Favor ono da Favor Natural Health Care ano Favor Natural Health Care for na omo ben ewo the treatment of STDs and STIs wakwa akwoti nam yare bia na wo de achia ma still a hu ano a na waba Dr. Favor ho ono na ose wa ben in fact ono na wa specialize ewo the treatment of STIs na ode bibiduro ahabanduro kan ena be kan ye mo pane ho enye no ma bia bibi sa ho we ma correct herbal medicine herbal treatment na wetumi ade ho free sa yare ni bi ho yare be na me kan asemi odepu aka ho gonorrhea ka ho syphilis ka ho ena UTI eno so account bi na Favor Natural Health Care ewo dote Bola Junction ho a udu Bola Junction ho na bisa obi abekire nti Dr. Favor say bibia ni a wo de frɛ no 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 0245 378 255 afi yankope pizza bi shawarma bi any boba team bi empire num ne bane sa so dia na shawarma king boba king and a pizza hub womo ewon krabata mienu okumase ase ba ko bantima GNTC womo any tinadus fast foods and a edianimhwe and a feel so ahojo station so ye jirem den udu ahojo station ho a ene obun zampa ye blinki wo ho amanfo atu aguso GB sanse ye nsa no koyi pa na ye wo chicken wings abi to me dia boss wo ho bi wo ho mo pa bele was titia bele was no we say are refining the correct pa dey pa and afi so open drink bia so dia boss shawarma so na pizza so a eno so benya bi ato e won yaso ye ho nemum say boba tea say shawarma any pizza dia fa 2 3 say ya so ye na benya correct one bi ato ye delivery kukuma se ba bia wo bia betumi afre na ya deliver e di amount. Telephone number no 0591 361 663 0591 361 663 and afi so ahoju station there 0551 415927 0551 415927 na woni ye atwen komo me ba to woni so ade hunu se beto asukuu so age abodin krata ebi eye degree ebi eye HND ebi ye diploma ebi wo bezo ye PhD ana masters a eni akwanya no aba e Kumasi Technical University admissions e koso enu ntino emre na nie so be courses a bibia konkan ebi di say engineering field hono oil and gas courses ni nyina bi yeye your fashion your agribusiness and finance, entrepreneurship, finance, interior design technology, pharmaceutical sciences, dispensing technology, catering and institutional management, food technology, science and industrial lab technology, computer technology, facility management, and the courses are who PE. Now, more ambassador postgraduate programs ni bino tieni ye PhD applied statistics, detect automotive automotive engineering, DTech chemical engineering, DTech built environment, and master of engineering, I don't know, in automotive engineering. Nina courses ahodwa the fat transportation, roads and highway transportation, water and environmental structure, MSc in business administration and innovation. Your options in accountancy, management and organizational development, strategic marketing, supply chain management, procurement and logistics, and a sustainable banking and finance. Your MTech in interior design and resource management, MTech in accounting with information systems, and more. NT Mebajo www.kstu.edu.gh/academics/programs. Programs ni na no selected the opposite way. Na requirements no beso hu a kstu.edu.gh/admission/requirements. Ana se obe dial star 772 star 48 hash. Now they are talk voucher no. Star 772 star 48 hash. Natini voucher no boy 200 cedis for undergrads and 220 Ghana cedis for postgraduates. If programs ni na and the voucher no so star 772 star 48 hash no M4 ubetimi akọ KSTU campus wa omo cash office na wakotobi regional post office na o timenka o tamale regional post office wa de sunyane de chese ni nyina okwa yen forms ni bi wo ho ena banks edidi so UMB bank Prudential bank ena CBG ho nyina kwa obunya bi ato frɛ 0322 496380 0322496380 and 0322496534 na opesa oni e chat ya na edin komo efa WhatsApp so obefre WhatsApp ana obe chat o WhatsApp be send voice note o WhatsApp agin kiremu bia number no ye 0501 427580 0501 427580 afei asedano bi so bekọ ama abapa mall eho ena yedidwa enketwa ene akese nyina ede na uhia de na pese woto de na efie abusua no ehia obese odi hu dwa kofie oba eko school ntia so to provisions ne enema hodo ema no ana se also restock mo toiletries and say weekend washing be koso cleaning be koso na ubehia sanuma ni nyina bia no akọ home appliances na pa abapa mall se bra na beto papa ni bi ewa so ye ho enti sakasaka park na ni motafo eho na obehu ye me ba cho bra ana afreye na yenidwa e phone so ni nyina possible ohia live band so afreye 059 3386133 059 3386133 and 059 339 1848
Abuba bitters, numbi abuba bitters, numbi.
Netie, enya nonko, abuba aromatic snap, enso kahua, adie biya ya uya no mamre kwa so. Sa ukoja wariye ubo kokoko ana utubedin. Nananom, ebre biya ya ubo mpaye ewa mamre kwa so no. Eye abuba aromatic snap, ene se uhwe chira kwan. Sa uhwehwe abuba bitters, eni abuba aromatic snap chira kwan no pebiato a. Fo ani chire atwuma tachiman, wobeke ofori enterprise. Ubetimi afra won sa number iso 0246 187024 and now say 0277 718801. Baby a ton se bia ubenya biato. Nomini nyansem enton ensan ema obi a wonya mfinhia dumotwe. Oba wanyam ene oba ma akoda nu fuanso ntimi nombi. Me nom nsa emfa nkaka. Abuba bitters ubeto akwa akiri. Sa adwade enkratoe yi. FDA fo agye atum.
102.9 Otec Sports.
Otec 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Kamo femone ele. Laje dogba mi momo nenga vaucho. Ma kedo dwene echo. Ah, benyong mami efe ola. Esa kamo femone ele. Ikala je dogba mi momo nenga vaucho. Ma kedo dwene echo. Ah, benyong mami efe ola. Awesa kamo femone ele. Ikala je dogba mi momo nenga vaucho. Ma kedo dwene echo.
All right, ave yen kwa anyway. Na yen hwede yo Black Queens are winning 2-0 ene edi etia Cape Verde. Any a man of corner koso e Morocco no ho amane boni bi eno no. Ghana 2 Cape Verde 0. Very good scoreline. Emma Oman Ghana. Esan say tournament the corner we knew first game obviously a positive Emma. Eno kire say future no air bright swung. Aha. Nemum ye wo 2 other countries are any ombebo Mali and Cameroon. Ewe group no. Mali ni Cameroon bo half time obi ahye 1. Nti ya no koso. Ye bebo Mali, ye bebo Cameroon. Ewe the other group games ni mu. Na yehu because they say Ghana ye call World Cup ni bi ache. And my World Cup the last time Ghana qualified be 2007. 2007 bepim ne 19 years. Next year about 2027 I 20 years. Enti coach no esinani so be boama Ghana to me qualify na so metumi ado maybe na Ghana qualify. Enti ye tell machi omunyiro mo ho say utumi drew semi-finals. We drew semi-finals when your World Cup slot go straight. Enti eno a bit of good news my Black Queens and so me din kunim the opening game no emu. All right, so ye be tie nsema e free honum ba reactions ni bia ba ne ade enkomo e wa chiri na fe ye de ahye so but 2-0 against debutants Cape Verde for mo first time bo AFCON ni bi enie but ade omo mema no eye World Cup course so no e de ehun kakra be to Ghana fo kakra mu ni ade but ma board onyomo mate nyem omunye mate at this stage omunye mate ebia enche omehu bo aba be san be share because here is anete wasan be share hu bo no be share ye de no it is anete Ghana winning by 2-0 Kim Lass Bjorkegren and Yorkegren the coach no so I'm see being silent after game no nkomoni
good enough for today. I think we are a little bit slow in our decisions. We are using a little bit too many touches in the first half.
Maybe not exactly.
I think we are good enough for today. A little bit in the end. I think we are a little bit slow in our decision. We controlled the game using a little bit too much better. We can score the 2-0, and after that, I'm thinking that we have totally control, and it's closer third and fourth goal for us than a goal for Cape Verde today. So overall, I'm of course happy with 3 points, and to start like this. Yes.
Okay, so young coach, I don't know. 2-0. The ones I'm say, game man to me I'm happy there, but na be to say a comfortable win be. Even though to me and shadow do there, but 2-0. Any performance I'm ready. Match reports can come ready. Just say Black Queens. Oman said any problems can say.
Yeah, sure. Kanu me sisi na me hwe game ne kakra na me hwe ya Black Queens no the first thing observation me ye the kids ye share ye at the ball game no Kanu I think I will say about F na abaso the entire me kan sa ne say emre bi bae say Black Queens kwa tournament kra Kanu omo she jesi se mema de ene de kwa tournament menim say wa make his observation no
senior I'm say run off
abato no that means obi antimi antra 50.1 no
I'm say run off between Scandi and Jacqueline. No.
Okay. So run of Beba there, it means will be intimate antra 50 plus 1.
As in the AUs who are general elections of Ghana.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe almost one you or there.
Yes.
By reports as a runoff. Your numbers are damn TTD. Because if you walk across some more comes in crack testing, me said that the young chairman would do mra.
Yeah, can't K2 side anyway.
In terms of what would do K2 side and be boom, no. And your master Saka.
And a split
but you're trying confirm the how, but according to me, Lipa or ground or say runoff. And
the runoff no say Kodia ne Jacqueline ni says Scandi. No me no. Also the NHS say they say o bema bema. Bema. And the okay. Papa bi ne irena ko interview omuna ombisa ma amne so omu ware ye nyina wa fani kunu chi do si o de bi Kristo nkyeresa into me. We no bisa papa ni si o na eja na unso eno si o na se bema ye bema. Bema ye bema ntimi ye bema. Eti ko Jacqueline says Scandi aseni.
So you be we share brother says Scandi all the best and mojidie say o he baby o free bana me mojidie say Scandi ebe wini abano.
Okay.
Say Korano for baby ni abano. Okay. And I say Akorano for no. I hope and I know and I dream say Scandi ebe wini.
But say Scandi camp no mo expect something like this ho. We say so scenario na. Even last year the end Korano for.
Okay.
Last year the end so Korano. Omo ye analysis nature number of students ni dynamics na din so bi betimi a command 50% plus kakra in most cases ni ya na etako runoff any other
anyway let's see.
Yes.
Say we that because numbers are now checking it na
sentina na mesinka mo my total police station no
usually na campus elections yana first years na to papa nto mo de ne maaye no na jama yim sise kakra ye betuma your ba no stronghold because for second years ni third years ni final year for crowd here yana hiom go mo we school na ko
I to so mo say IT4 yes school mo nyina IT4 na do so pa last year no mo candidate Joaquin the owini ye no this year mo nche da ni candidate bia ntia omo pra jedam fa omo
omo date ombeto ama omo nche date
nyina am sure say beba yes beba all right senior back to Black Queens.
Okay na me kanu ade am hwe game no ana say highlight no the first thing about me trim ye Black Queens no omo kids are a show mo and kanu I think if any de bia ye ka if they are not doing something right ye bo mo achi say me gidi say ye hu bibi na say improvement abam nso a kanu e wo say bo ma but e wom say ye mo adwuma but then say na me ka no it got to a time Black Queens bobola Jesse sa a show mo utumi say ye mema Jesse na a show mo okay ebi won so kran na ebi a memfa say o ma use some kids we say normally a mema ne de na say every year na every 2 years yes the design kids manufacturers you know SSN design no ebi okra Black Stars a share a design bi ama na atwem no memfa say be last 2 years design no mo use and this year o ma sesa no utimi say Black Queens bo match and so mo Jesse show mo no o mutimi share the previous design Black Stars team no use so ade na ma stadium hu pa but kanu the new Black Stars case you know yebebo World Cup na Puma for a design my sanity any the boy just some few days after the World Cup Black Queens share the same design and just in a show mono utimi say clearly a ma design and a show and me gidi say yade baako a eye observation ma make a me pese me bo efe na abaso for doing that. At least they be a criticize the gap between a man and a mema football. A woman say ain't me nyepe because if be a mema the starty and be a man the starty at least a mema the na ko enim bebre e chen man and the kind of investment ni sponsorship a ya Black Stars ni enya no Black Queens no enya even emu 20 and 30%. So a gap ewum. But for me, in terms of omo kids design, kids wearing no, this time GDS F no, I had here. Say be omo still now omo I'm a Black Queens no, in modern kids.
Okay.
Then to Keved game no, kanu Keved of course na send your can eme depa. Say ba ema football omo share omo nye heavy. I feel crana omo start yenche. But because of the memane eye nintino e mana ebi ehunu say e likely say Keved the mano ebetimi aba this AFCON e mane de na meche aba be yebi unze we ne omo first time omo qualify to the WAFCON no hwe this year countries omo eba WAFCON na I think Malawi so omo na
omo share Nigeria
we no omo debut tournament o uyo omo flu a Cape Verde so no we ne omo debut tournament. So far 2 countries and they make your debut in this WAFCON and Cape Verde one of them, but Black Queens for Nokanu omache say omo ewo experience pan. We needed to win this game. Moreover, we say Ghana ankasa ye tournament you say slow starters, we say ye first match boy ye nya good results, we say ye struggle. But to get 2-0 win against Cape Verde, I think a very good resource at the May. Doris Boduan share first goal no, on the 6th minute. We say you start in early stages and a Black Queens in the first goal and son around second half and 54th minute. Yenya own goal and I say Keved furniture moho ema itimi in 2-0 win. At least a good for the start. Maka I said this WAFCON a very important at the May because first and they said I was say you qualify from the group stage. Now you move to the next round knockout stage, because say you intimi and Jekrana the target should be say you be qualified to 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. Because we Brazil. So I think winning our first game is the other group game omunyam I think Nigeria no mo 9 o'clock o ma start okay
1-1 out half time.
Yes, and also Cameroon in Mali. I mean these are the big girls in our group. You can't man football Africa. Of course we Cameroon di Mali so these are the big girls. And yenya the me fan say omo make your debut say itimi asho mo dia it means say in the next games you be born against Cameroon against Mali yenya winner a brighter chances of qualifying to the next stage of the competition. Tia more Black Queen for Abaso or Maya there and Sene Mekano. The first target should be qualification to the World Cup. We say enono I think ye bo qualify from the group stages we are. Ye be called the knockout stage. I was say ye really the knockout stage and we I think round of 16, right?
So we net 20. How many teams now? Net 16.
We are 16. Yeah. Because groups in A D.
It's a call
2-2 be qualify.
Yeah.
Not 2-2 no. Me fancy a ball round of
knockout. Knockouts be quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
Sure. To win the quarterfinals now cost semis are qualify for the World Cup.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Final 4 teams in the
yeah.
Okay.
And the NRT coach now was almost first target ni say on free group ni Then the second target is win the quarterfinal game.
Yes.
Ni qualify for World Cup no. Then the third agenda be to win the trophy and be in the final and win the trophy.
Okay. It's the top 4. Inya semi-final there you qualify.
Yeah.
But the woman say who say omo mbe lose quarterfinal losers you be some yɛbɛbɔ ɔmo bɛbɔ losers ne bɛbɔ na I think yɛyi 2 teams a ɔmo nso bɛkɔ akɔbɔ intercontinental playoff.
Okay.
Yes.
They said the
playoff route.
DR Congo for
no.
DR Congo for no
Kobo be qualifying into no semi-finalists no automatically obi abeko. Then losers, quarter-final losers no almost bebo na ye 2 am represent Africa ewo intercontinental playoff, but I'm hoping me sure semi-final no Black Queens ebe wo so that ni nya automatic qualification to the World Cup.
Yentie captain Cynthia Findip Conlan and Odemuma Ghana you win 2-0 Eritrea Capo Verde.
It was a great game. We are looking forward to having more beautiful games like this and continue winning our games. But all the same, overall it was a good game for us. Very big motivation to us. You know, every team wants to win their first game, which is like it opens more doors for every team, and this means a lot to us. So we are looking to give us this opportunity of focusing more on our next game. Getting your first 3 points is the only goal every team wants. So we getting these 3 points is really great, and we are happy for that. Excited, I'm excited as well. You know, we play as a team, win as a team, keep clean sheet as a team. Not only you know, it started from striking, midfield, everybody. We all kept this clean sheet together. So it's a collective work we did here. So we are happy and we are looking forward to keeping more clean sheets. I wouldn't say there's too much pressure, but there's a little bit because everybody wants a ticket to qualify, go to the World Cup. So we weigh up and down. There's somehow pressure, but you just need to focus and take on your chances, and you're good to go.
All right. And the way Cynthia Conlan and I yetting can and also Josephine Chirewa Bonsu ono enya MVP no as a player of the match. Nti Kobi, I mean, you started obviously and you heard him say about was one.
Sure.
Chia Dada a team manager ewo Mahala Football Academy. Mahala Football Academy on fire show Kojopoku Mahala ne second division. Omone Mahala Football Academy. Mu team manager a friend Dada wo for room can feel you
okay
on fire show. Meeting da.
There be Dada Jimishanda. Ina minim no. Ke take you no means we idea.
Okay.
No Mahala mo ten for no bibi o.
Okay.
Ke o Ashton yeah.
Ya en chia wo tie show no.
All right, Dada, ya na see. Govi, ya
Enti kanu definitely we are aiming something bigger and higher than this. They said they na our estate initially no. The only thing anema enkofo ema kived for side no attention kakra say omume ma team no qualify for the first time Eco World Cup no. They gave us some beautiful football, including playing that competitive football against Argentina. Intinenko for edwin say any ahwe omuma no so o maybe be but obviously so I'll go back to Cape Verde now share omo ho ne the way omo no matie na emema football no e was through bebre chain e madie no enu ntikra na the first time omo baby, and we have been here and we've done a lot of things in the past. Come ma bo e wa Africa ha ye boy din ka ho enti eno ena ibia enra de to Nigeria for no a Malawi for omonso omoye debutant na omoma Nigeria aye nyina ye gitum se ba na ema football at this level omna ye the best omoma Nigeria that kind of match no ene be se ni anhwe ya na Kived enso a surprise Ghana any ade me nya time ehwe game no fine at least a big part of the game there. Na edruba bi kura na mete ho hwe me nko a sikapa nso o this side na so aye busy kakra nti abrewana na ba na osia kese mabo ni de mumfa nya he so enti the thing na ye clear. There was no way na Kived for no ba be steppy ye nice so ama ye ho akire ye nti I knew in terms of win I was even expecting more goals. But he said na Kim analyze the game no. We have first half na at some point na utumi say ye mono to say the way I peno. Who's that neno? Coach ni decide say or boss 4-1 formation ni bi. A woman was switch it aben 4-3-3. Enti na the way of person control game no in the first half no na enko ye. But at least for most part of the second half no you could feel say now you're comfortable. But I say finishing no for me still na a issue na a higher. Inti se offer first half, second half, nyina bomwa. Na se osi coach ni nye bibi ho adwuma moving into the following game na. I think say you drew final third one na. Finishing no how to finish everything up no. Yeah, that's two issues. Inti a eye opener because kanu enana o announce earlier no. Ye ka say Cameroon so ni Mali game na ekoso. Na se wo hwebo no mu bona bibia de di pefe se Cameroon Mali oma ho ode ni wo suru bebre e check vet enti in your next 2 games na ye bebo no opposition ye be face ni e tougher enunti we need to correct sa finishing issue no said ye be ya yenya troubles yenim the target jump from here na ko we need the next game. And this say no so we dynamics now. After this game no Black Queens be here say obe winning one of the remaining 2 games. And no krabi kra with the emphasis to be safe. Or sheba kunu lusu ba kwa si enya 6 points. E be take you to the next phase. You win the next game and you are good to go. Enti what ya see you know.
Possible so you bet me 666.
Then
say 3 countries ebenya 6 points ewo group name
I mean sure say possible sir
possible but say me fan say Ghana ye share baako na lusu baako aye 6 say Mali so
because of Kived what fan say
obia be shake Kived na
okay Matthias here ntikanu the way nimu ye tougher. Sure. And the way I struggle and from the start anyhow I finishing and so bibi e wo kakra no e wo say coaches no ehwe ne ye because we want to be there. Now say take 20 years we say ya dream mass o. I say in most cases na black stars. Banka kranka ya hwe ya. Say the debia ya na ye ka say Black Stars G trophy ache no. Afei Black Queens are ono so called World Cup greja Black Stars 99 afei ye ba be ye dey so onumpu kra be qualify na ye count
na me ka Charles ade na chance ya Ghana ye di kan tie di afrimu e ba fufuru ani atie di afrimu
go ka beta saki mu ani mamuna mu Messi Tego
that time ya tie di afrimu bo fa AFCON finals ni bebre ya fe drew stage bi no na Equatorial Guinea
check wa de na
ye ntumi na Equatorial Guinea for mobo Cameroon ntumi
South Africa
for mo say ni ade so ti afi na ye say Black Queens no ya san Kenyam last AFCON ya kodi third na fi Chenioma
Omuko parliament mina
third
nice
yeah celebrate third
ba beta saki mo de na ne ho ne bo ne na no ne bo efu
so that time no ti o e man bo na Ghana and Nigeria pe de bo ti e bo bi a final
and dey bia bet yes Ghana Nigeria hey
is just no ma say
so you are now penalties and so still
those days Nigeria for almost who proper ballers my nim bob popa nim bo perpetual coach amone nim bo but yeah dey no
enti ye hwe na nkwanko ye se die adoso dodo ye ntimi nko ye count ya ekeka ko 20 so we need to end it and I think you had the chance to end it because simple calculation. Or 3 more games. And sana wetimi hu whether ubenya qualification to the final for the Obeko World Cup no and I say untimi nko. And at the opportunity wahane ye say 2 you can even lose 1 of the 3 games and win 2 and get the qualification. Nti aka Cameroon ni Mali. Emumu ba ku yenya winner, we are through to the next stage. You will play another game or quarter final, win, and we are part of the final 4. Who can now do 4th cry when your World Cup slot? No, I think that is very important. And based on how we played against Cape Verde, no, we will need to do more, especially when your next 2 games, no, oppositions are who are dimpy a chain near Yande. No, generally, I am glad say we are coaching analysis of the course who are pitching so now. Utum sampa na o hwede ekoso ohu de ekoso and na or try so be correct and at some point na fini team na be comfortable into the same person. I have the belief based on ya what can ni kire say or prepare ni team no to win 1 out of the games any Mali any Cameroon be bono and yes something that is beyond him. And on the pitch, put everything together. And over here, line up here. Susandria, Posha, Boachini, Bunsuni, Simoni, Kujo, Jennifer Kujo, no. So, any Asantuane, Chantel Mo, any Alice Kusina, Mafumo, Doris Boudou was on the scoring sheet. Until you hear Crampa can goes no Nabakui own goal. Nabakui own goal. And Doris Eshe Bako. So we have the materials on the pitch, and I believe yebehu an improved game. Say yehu an improved game from Queens in our next game. Based on how our coach, I analysis of the course of pitch, so and clearly so follow game now. He was on point in everything okay about the course on the pitch. So once you know this is the problem, there's a saying say unyahu problem they are not was solving a half. But let's do more in the remaining games.
All right. Now, in some other stories, as Andy Kotokofo announces, the almost share fake news and rumors, nessa media reportage, entire no Crefa club, and almost so much to more set up or more program beer on my year to update or much it for Ghana for about happenings at our club anymore. Inti eno the oho. I think a good initiative. But then I was say wano was a man for pensemnity. Inti positive. Very positive. Dami had much na Maxwell Konadu and any under 20 no ball and sorry mo ball wafu tournament in game etosum first one Nigeria for no try 4-2. Ochina yene Burkina Faso. Maxwell Konadu.
We have prepared the boys psychologically and physically for tomorrow's encounter. What happened on Monday, we've kept that behind us. It's past and gone. There's nothing we can do about it. For the positive side of the game, we told the boys that we need to use ball circulation to our advantage and where we are strong at, especially with our wide areas, we need to exploit those areas very, very well. And I think if we continue to do that, we were discussing with the players to help the entire team, They have some quality in their squad, but so do we. So it's a matter of we not letting them have their way around deep in midfield. We know they are not that strong from the wide areas, and we have to be, cautious of their maybe too offensive attackers. We have to manage how to deal with them and to keep the game out of their reach, isolate them and play our game. That, I think, will help us a lot. They have quality, there's no doubt about it, and they play with so much aggression, which we are also aware. But I think we have, been prepared. We've prepared the boys for all these areas. So I think tomorrow will be a different ball game altogether.
Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Ensana nubinasha no manabo. Ensa bem no.
Amuzu bitters.
Você?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters. Collier.
Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Ensana nubinasha no manabo. Ensa bem no.
Amuzu bitters.
Você?
Amuzu bitters.
Amuzu bitters. Collier.
Okay, ti Ghana ni Burkina Faso biem ewo football against him. I quite remember some time ago Ghana ni Burkina Kumasi ane Chan qualifier. Se Maxwell konedu ane na
Maxwell ya.
Baba yara haya no me free mu no. And the then chairman of the Black Stars B, then Daniel from Black Stars B. Chairman of the Black Stars B management committee.
No, ESCO member.
ESCO member.
No, say Greta Accra. Original FA. Chairman.
Ni committee doku. Edi doku ni diana ye different no. Edi doku zo ti ase.
Anas exposé na.
Anas exposé na yi ni free office mo. But I don't know. Say that's who around here, I'm sure. I say Kruma Kumasi na second home. Emma Burkina for because the whole Ghana Kumasi kwani umo sizongo.
Most of the time, people who they can say who advantage. Here for much na you say sana Burkina be there umba Ghana Kumasi almost second home. Yet you say Kotokwankasa Asasura or Kumasi no umu share Burkina team be about the obesha Kotokwa drop. They say umu Burkina for umu ya Mosipo. Na Mosipo umu dosi or Kumasi Asasisu. Nti nyame be dia ne take say nyame da wa say. Nyame say whether good or bad enda na say. Give me the any one can say nyame da wa say. Dia say the time na nyame person fama ya. The my that's nyame fama wa working with SCP.
Okay. Ti ochina ebeba so. Sinia.
Okay. Ene midweek. Enti midweek sa no mrantie a mobeye midweek settings. Se onum bibia nomnia ebeboa wapom din ennomnia ubewie no na oho tete wa hodin so ate. Enunti nom aboba bitters. Wase obeto akwachiri. Aboba bitters enye ensa keke. Nemum eye duru. Enti se obi ohonom a odwonso ntentem wo kokete so a eduru bi ewa aboba bitters mu a eyi ni nyina afiri ho. Ese kura de adansi di abakura kire se wa wani so hu wani ta ha obi ohonom a ne nani prince ni ade ne nani so keka nani so wo no ni nyina aboba bitters na dansi di e ba kire se ekle ni nyina afiri ho ni nyina se eye nubna ne haban a ye de afiri kwa ibrintuo mu aye ne kama ne ye de nsan som enti ya maman etesrade so ema hode bani peduani ti da bia na ho eden enti wani mu ato na wuntimi nidi na akoya asem de amawa twa aboba bitters ni bi afie ba ne se uni atenka oba ne bema ana se bema bia no a wokompam a omodi mo nso ani aboba bitters ebeboa eye pure natural a chese ekira asem bia eni ho na de wo mu ene se unya bobo bi wie pe utimi toko akiri pa na wa woni mfie du nwotwe wo nko ho wo ye oba wafa afro ana se o ma oba nufu a enom aboba bitters afei amamre kwanso wo pese okobokokoko wa wotu badin ana se mpanimfu atwa ahia abusuafo atwa ahia nananu atwa ahia ama eho akohia se yebegu nsa na se snap ene yehwehwe a ye nyina yemfa ye ninkyirem ne yenkohwehwe aboba aromatic snap na kira kwan esofo mu a nananom te kasa enti eboa ema mamre ne amane esipi mesrew upe bia nya na ba bia tonse bia wo kwa wo so pa aboba bitters wo beto akwa akiri ena aboba aromatic snap wa wo pen dodo no eyafo ani kyirem ewo atwema techiman ubetimi nso afre 0246187024 0246187024 aboba bitters ena aboba snap.
All right. Former King Faisal and Asante Kotoko talisman Enoch Morrison so ne carrier ewo Al Marik the Sudanese giant no eguso akone ni number friendly game or pre-season mo Gorilla FC Omo Rwanda by 5-1. Enoch Morrison share goals ne back home. And Henry Ansu, the Ansu ko yo Iraq. Ze wako sign Ediama Al Shatra Sports Club on a free transfer. And Henry Ansu every kotoko oko Iraq nemum eye for free. Eno ene nkomo a ewo hono a enwumre. Yede mamo afa yen transfer nkomo ni bi ehun. Okay, so Sinia mama yen ya ikakra na.
Na na o se kotoko format ni be yesen. Omo na be ma update na on be engage media no for possible questions and answers and we be to say omo aba na omo ma update na
yeah I'm say edin na that's here inside Kotoko. A weekly 3 minutes recap of Kotoko news from training, infrastructure, commercial, fans engagement, etc. Enti Kotoko na Mr. Bell Konya Yimwa Steve onto mo abe prepare camp news in stories about Kotoko training course saying one April one and ho tono one resume training one a match e ko bo ntimi modie ntina omo die na chitafo na ka no ma o ma isa production no ma o ma mu socials ni so nyina I'm sure YouTube very active pa
David ensa no be fa ho bia na
obviously and he almost say the days of rumors are over. For your periodic club updates, kindly stick with our various social media channels. Na omo edia tujanti Kotoko inside Kotoko. Yes. The team or ye be pa ya midiema. Midiema do mota side. Even before matches, omo timi grantee interviews, omo ye twa omo ye nice production pa. Good initiative. I mean, who ne yesi Ukumasi and a dozen dodo.
But the consistency, consistency in a key. Because I said during the days of Barreto, I was Sante Kotoko. The Kotoko I think every Thursday or so. Now, ye interview for pre-match I think no we on a Thursday.
I said no Zito you know yet.
Hamza but me Barreto e do baby a stop here because say coach no a pre-match na. Okay. E bia baby 1 minute 2 minutes bia o kan ya e controversial kakra. Okay. We won't say media no attention we say media so be brain na stories stories controversial ye almost a baby 30 seconds be create some controversy na media a focus instead of focusing on the game na Kotoko bebo na discussion ni na kofi na ko center on baby ba
news wo ho dia why not
and American intino edu baby a defeat the course of doing pre-match Minim say what me point na say ho na okọ fire
bush
so ka say Kotoko players kra ye train o mo kodwon so afi na hey for the whole week
na so nim say wo match da wani mu
so no we bruni there say the make an what
enti no ukwa na wa hwe unkase mu yi
enti ade nso ka say wo hwe ukase mu yi a emma ehini nyede so the consistency is very important.
Say club no na ya once my interview one of my players enye live show pre-recorded baby I can be there you want me to all those parts for the interest of the club so we can be there negative where you free
so kasa 1 minute the media no betimi nya 20 seconds bia punchline na kofi media na som
no zawa in this case no enye edumakitwa mu de because it takes a lot of time any idea was say production eye carefully made or say the city enti no you club ni will control over it say una also uma update ena uko engage em fancy bia update on player injury and our pese we engage coach no on this issue. And this we now coach no in the course of say oma update about injured players any oma ba ni omo omunya mai ni ade no waka bibia e ba bonten a e be puti kotoko dino in negative way because we control nti o betimi ayi ho na free mu kura de o de be ba bonten ne yebete
yeah
one our record what there we free ma obi ehu anti na make say a good initiative by juma na edin
say interviews are coaches in the place be brain no I mean enye adeboni bia okay but media no a way bia omutimi for 15-20 seconds
bi na the kofi kan nyina ne say ma pre-record ya na mo fi say part A, part B, part C, ba bontin a be create problem no mo ni nyina free but dem be ba bontin bia no mo fi say you okay media so mu kura or you okay mo you okay
na no kura one of the things o mu record we are one of the things I'll be bisa ho no mintie hwe bibi wo mu a waka ekwa bontin a e de asembe ba na etube sa analysis ni nyina ansana what release ya de no okay na anu ya Henry Day party any some other players eco media engagement I think ahead of England match no or say after
no enu nye em say omo pon training na media ni engage
ahead of any England
okay
and according to me no say we prepare players no for the occasion to we no so or access your headlines ni ade no hu say o bibia them through the players ne kasa well and all of that according to the way omo prepare omo so omo kasa eti omo wo control we nyet say emfa ne say Ghana Premier League match bi baso na ebi a coach and a player ewo pre-match conference ase no obi akobisa question na bia eho no obi ani ho a o guide no waka bibi eho de I mean straight away the system nim to be awo the chance to cut part bi or PBR depending on the production policy but this one is controlled by the club. It is important abrofo no sa no mu ye inti ye adopting nye ni ye ebeboa
consistency no
and two speculations any fake news as impo ebe reduce no
nti abasa no bloggers ne imo Kanu TV mu yenya information free mu ho aba kotoko no anamba kwa koteta da kuja
da bio mo subscribe to kotoko channels na ukohwe a usu bitumi are broadcast
dey me patchen say bia direct from Kanu TV e bia da kuja achu nkotete suru ho bebi ana mo nkotete bebi maye feelings bia na
adi ayisama dudi me isama
ba ni say ki o say ni me sure say nti na ma kotoko eje omo park no because one je ho akofi e dey ya ye bloggers yi e betimi akotete suru ho baby
enya bloggers supporters no me hwetrin obi a blogger ho obi a twini phone na o twa
and American yeah
try na ekọ no I cry no dey be kwa che blogger kra
yes I mean normally training grounds there yeah side of the world near so supporters who training grounds elsewhere supporter who any business no training grounds I was say adia coach ni players ni nyina ye secret do what you Chrome has a crowd we a coach and now your team be now person monitor our position more training is and man said they made this bra for
you
na Southampton you mu free Ghana how bit menya ni free wabra won suma drone won suma reporter for supporters ni ko hwetri
no I say wa ma we agent address wa she kotoko jesi no baba ko bi
no hwebia no ma report to team ni say oh coach na won say o cross ball o ma player bi kwa mpoku gina ha na e cross man it means say Sunday o me cross more then madam ho so
bia football do no
Ghana ha na
and America say ti opanyi the best days of Asante Kotoko tama kotoko jina na so a oba baba yara stadium a fast track omudi wa asema no na omu train wa bonten
yes enokre
obo say ai menshia park
cricket
okay cricket ai friends say officers mess wo
yeah
say nyina ne ekɔ hɔ kɔhwɛ ubaba na stadium training grounds are yam especially last training na why ma o ye spy kra upa mediema brekum Chelsea has soma o spies be 20 mra no mfa report nko Sunday uba obeje
enu na ama yenya wo how bebre we ye boni mu na ma ye ho kire ye sikasem kra a problem oh you see he said you okay you don't need to go to the stadium to go and pay and san when who kotoko ana has ana go stars ana mediema ana any of the Premier League teams players you can just go to the training grounds and watch them nti okay say every bin komo bi ba say na players no o ma too common coach be na kan no so who kele wala na players yi ni go be joint as na players yi ni anwa mo joint as no mo ho ti dia too common nti e ba sa na ase
unko hwe ba no na enye no kra bi ko fi sene make no the best days of Asante Kotoko no mo place here me say training kra yema the whole week training be ma but eno the omo be kwa ko hunu training no eno kra na be ma stadium this week training
satam no onya hu La Liga ni Premier League ni anya komo wa
ha so there was no supporters troop akọ training akwa hwe na ye beka se na affect attendance ni ende mi ngini
those days eni ho
na eni ho kra me say week no training kra Kotoko ana has beye no enne be ma so this week training akwa bi pan e bi a player yi me fan say week yi Michael Osemba power eye good training enti eden ya wonim say best start enti ma me nkohwe ne match stadium be ma the best days of Kotoko na training open
na be our say no so there say number of people on the match now as compared to number of people about training grounds training grounds here just I mean kiti be of do na a stadium be matches no so it means a lot na di padodo na no e match stadium no mu hia say over here still at Dazzle training grounds and so over here no main game na say you get it but the me can say in modern day football no yen say these days no young coaches no a lot of them are very tactical a lot of them are very tactical
game na nkasa are very tactical
and this who pin training grounds man is so simple one how they be over spy e dey be show
enti na baby aye offense
me no nya adwe enti a me kasa ne say ye nyina ne eti dem ha de bia ye kasa ye coaching about all time low not to say ye coaches mpacho munteni ye because asem ne say ye kan ye how mo pa say ye coaches ne nya de I think you fair to them
no and
say ye kasa o mu nya de but ye gire ye nyira ade ba kwa nyina be gia to say standards no o de compare the generation of me fan say Sam Dudu Mone Kucha Frane the late mo ene Herbert Adomoni generation now I mean I believe we say
and also cry arguable though and no cry arguable
say ye GD say
na
coaching no
coaches for
say na make more as a game na tactical no he ye Ghana league mo na mo say ye hu tactical bia ye mbonsim na ye ndi ball na echi na gigi ye ndi ball na echi mo na ya ana Kofi Anyamo na mo kan
titi governor ebi ana ye sarcasm dia
ebi ye sarcasm efi ha ye kabi say ye coaches no
but because ye fail to live up to modern trends nintino and ye kohwa ye hu tactical aspect but I'm telling you say yemfa say wakwa Africa woni ebia ali bi bebo we training grounds open no munya the chance ebehwe ehu how we prepare with team now on the match day
and me so me gina baby amenya say those are the na Kotoko ne ali mone Zamal uvi say na omuntimi mbe spy spy ko me show
those days niti awa those days no na even me sa obefa e dia banu krama ne difficult for example say or fly all the way aba who say na a transport system ne ade nenye as common as today
obetimi cry employee agent
and na say no kra no obetimi cry contact just kanu or somebody phone keke or the bell record was send dia mano eti these days na be easy.
So man record cry meet me observe.
No report. What painty how I
so it dangerous. Me I support
say cry there won't say has kwa Africa na kotoko Africa. Omo opponent omo shi omo no. Omo supporters no. Etimi expose omo team no on social media. Meaning say okay akotoko recently Africa be no more has supporter be dear kotoko team no more right back no the weakness ni meaning say no cancer story na
kotoko ni na dey house for
kotoko ni
na house the match no mo J6 will work no some boy do time
okay
na work na team ba
na work
some match na some match na
no ka say
no mo say Richard Atamu mo short tun frechire amba ngo so bo frechire anyway in the house today 2 of them pre-season 12 so with Asoja for no
still without the coach
so nyama obeba enti
obeba da bay
but when
enukra na ma asem ni say no you see how supporters enim even when the coach will arrive.
I said the
assistant coach one assistant coach
also omuye two I think ba ku ye Sule coach Sule bi ene
enti ana Sule wo ho enukra no senior say mo hwe na be ye yi a mo mpe foforo so e die bi a won de na ni bagi situation no ho na de wo ho na wo de aye adwuma no because can't you any date you say July end you on say yes wo mo announce say Democracy Cup be Basel 20 something
15th August
he has a kotoko meboa
as usual
Baba Yara Stadium
15th August we do na Baba Yara Stadium already
so we do
15th August next 2 weeks so
I'm say 28th August
28th mo
yes Baba Yara
okay that's
no be ready
yemhwe
and they need to be quick. Maybe I think they need to be quick. It doesn't even sound well. Say a club like has a status. Why announcement? Say wafa coach. Now after that, we're resuming. No started pre-season still without the coach in town. It doesn't sound well. It doesn't speak well of team status. And as we speak, Krano, me sure said there's any official communication out there. Who takes over? Anyone a coach in the beba. Unse bi mo ho mutimi.
Just take over.
So therefore there physical I didn't know you. Yeah. But coach, draw the program. And they be ye we, and a week we ye we. It be ana by the second week no na coach na badia. But still the standard practice ni say in most cases. Especially big teams of our coach or starting the pre-season or yenejuma no oko. Until they should say something. That be no more announce say area yet to one kikako 1 week or more announce neighbor appointment you. Into what is happening? Kanu.
Let's give time some time.
To 10. Dada send a message or say tell Kanu that he knows me very well. Maybe he doesn't know my name. Tell him former Kesbin FC team manager. We always meet at the Baba Yara Stadium.
Oh, when you say money for.
Oh, that do a heavy.
I didn't know heavy. Money for heavy. All right, senior. Ti yama eti for can be na. Yeah, nkodi ahome.
Say Ben Asari so no call chief imam.
Benjamin Asari.
Yeah, Benjamin Asari.
Okay.
Pictures.
Eh, yene Accra wa ya di wachi o. Wako minister. Wako sports ministry.
Yeah.
Wako I'm say gamanche.
Baby crash or foreign affairs.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes, chief imam. Ade anyame ayama no. Ewo afi mu no. Oh. Nyade ketwa.
Empire ni jaguno so no. Let's have the have born 29 to 34 matches. 34
Onko Krana born 29 Mr. Clean Sheet. Onko oni England born Tony Atenem Kofi. No asa ko chief imam. And the ball crane right in yard box mu na. Fine him.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, Benjamin Asari Munsiri and be the bar eche, but eventually ebeba
say penny intem.
Coffee. Oh, yeah. Anyway, 0505-225578, 0505-224944. Afi, wait me afraid.
And sana nubina shano manabo. And some pain on Amuzu bitters. What's it? Amuzu bitters. Amuzu bitters.
Okay. Obeni your first and African. Yes, sir.
Kano.
Your first saying.
Alaji.
Oh, Alaji, it's you, Yanko.
Kano Pocodie.
Oh, yeah, BBI fine.
Everything is Bicham now. Nam Sanchi, I'm Shama Bakute. Jama Shaba. Papa. Nejme. I take minister. So Michelle Pa. I say, na ye na lagna ko sui. Am tembi se. The Africa che. On nam ko me pompa ese. Ye nya obi akọhwebse do. But ni ya ko Africa. Na nyam abaso a. Ejo bi aba. Tinda me mpai nan se. Poya banku ade. On fa yanko. Mpai nan no. Je crois que je fais vivre. Because me di mo hope so no say. It will go African quadia. Be boy. Because can ache. Be nfi bebre ni yenko bi da. Ti me pa boy na me ba nyam so abwasa. Yesenya coach papa swaba. Kanu mamin chaso. Na ndenda me kon chia. Shaba o shaba. Chama one. Oko organizer. And ekopoku.
All right. Mate, may I say hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Udin is an African.
Pacho FM phobia dancer. Apart from God.
Yo, you too.
Yeah. Or me bo about so any annual sponsor amoy. Mo squad no de ano se pa. Mo squad no can say re ma de o mu tizi wo wo squad o mo de ba. Dana mu take my squad and Obi Abin. We are said the William Rebecca, 1 year so Rebecca, and so so you call how to force so. How can there be a count more terminal? Can and no be no with soldier for you, soldier for the 3 new mono. Soldier for 3 new more, who coach you? Kanu enema how enyete enura mefre se alaja can be kanu half the one by you see ye half no ya pili yakura half into to play next e timi to pili yakura one ball na wako free ye tisika eko to play ball de oba one ball papa dia na wasa ko free na mu to bi no mu bone kana se mu bwana na se mu hano Alaja can be who to yes, what a minko. Minko. Happy by Fubi. I have to know any papa there. I've been able to get your house in a show. Your house and now call now you won't walk out. Would your house a call baby? Now you won't send your house in a show. To see a Kurumo will be on your coach, will be a static player. Most of them will be make a look at the theater. I'm the papa then of Bruno Bayama.
Okay. Mate, I say hello. Yes, sir. Original Nigeria. Bema yiti yanko.
Masoba tomo kuki Africa kwa de malande. Kana msema jumla. Antonio Bigger for it na minja phobia supported na the boss by so so for me kubitia. Kano the question is obvious to me but you think they are seven players imoya oyele another theory said good the sudan ke edum ben penso akas for Kano na me tell you this ano mai dikita sasa ho ha sa etobia Kano kwa no sabi starting the group na mo bobo wa so support players dia this what the baby sir so for the mention
on the as I'm letting her match. If you are doing the best company for, you are no much to be careful. Obia no hobbies, my have something back. Coach, that's in prayer, so that was family, and one is an army, and I said, Kim, they work over her grandmother team, we've got some more for so the best company for. I'm going to come by now. Come on, back your plus, Gamma Black team, one other than home. Yes.
Okay, Mate. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir, evening, boss. You're first saying?
Yeah, can you make a friend in Krumano or Guavia Police?
All right, in Kruma, it's you.
Yeah, that Black Queen's a bomb about my automatic gun and blue state or young grump by your mother, no much me, and we in my uncle. They are make up. I feel the they say. What say I come see to Takra and the train or won't buy and there may be a man and the question on.
Okay, all right. Yate, young family Nubina and sorry na Ejawusumra and Wednesday was 18. Aha. Eti young phone lines no so right straight away na fee. Any amount for Kasa. It me family Nubi so so Babuapa. 0505225578 and 0505224944. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Open within the Zan African.
At the random format and the spring paradise for Western North.
Okay.
I mean, some papa, but Juma, Munity Mine. Now, the person visa Samba Equi and a player body or call a Esu. And this year, defenders been a cotoko eto, but they are massive and a betamwa or co anasa or ho.
All right, let us say hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Abdul Malik. Now you are man, so
Abdul Malik, hit you.
Okay.
Let's say Kasa hit you.
The question is, everything. Yeah, one of the players in the Lugona, she never sent them for. One moment, major. One family can work on
okay, Miss Someda say. All right. It is senior. We're wrapping up with 1 or 2 birthdays been I fan sorry. What's that? Eugene say will be the but yeah, Bakuso ewo and no decay man back home. You do girls no. Baku didn't birthday ne. They was say you're celebrating no. But then we Florencia Avise, our student of Indium School of Business and Technology. And then I would and he will be say young wishing a happy birthday. And Florencia Yanko Ponyo Casina Fe or no more. And I will show happy birthday. Yes, so a member of the Dudu Girls. Aha. Let's say Oruna or the graduate no. Yes. The fine lady our woman was decay aha decay daddy brutal. All right, so Ramifua, you wish you a happy birthday. I mean, you need a tea phone, I appreciate him. Your bonfires and Uncle Pombe Koswa, okay, say. Obekoswa ma wawufo more and more. Na omakoswa so dia support you any tea4. Ti birthday blessings be a Nyankopon fan happy birthday. From Oma me na Papa Odike and all of us here at Otec FM New Otec Sports. Yeah, we show a happy birthday. Of course, your fans account. Yeah, we show happy birthday.
Yes, can we do Kings World Cup under 8, 11 and then under 13 tournament, you know. Baswo Ahensign Primary School Park. Shall say 22nd August. Saturday. Na fe boy we 30th August. Sunday. And the Kings World Cup Jumedi, you know. Not just say next month and ebeba so about 28 clubs and participate to munti. Be sure say better time na fe clubs and so yabobo mudin. We every coach Red Cross for coach I friend coach Joe and chain and or de abremia ye bo hu dewuro nti kanu
all right
ho nsem eno no
nti yevanzi all right eja usu I ready nti we dey we go straight away na nyame yad much na but then before I make okra no mesrel edan no ma mintim so biem say we feel run out here and na wo 2-bedroom dia ne bo ne kama ye pede ne bo ye kama 2-bedroom apartment bia ne bo ye kama na wa ma yate wonka acha channel pa ebetu ana mo ne hu de be ye so enti mesrel number ne ye 0244 136325 0244 136325 0244 136325 yade obi ase sikapa Eugene Saransona Dimonza ene Kofila bi efrem ka no ne wanti wa lasting ka I mean one or two issues bi en se nyankopon